Welcome to Chuck and Chubby Sports, where we back in our yapping, we ain't never capping, not subtracting, so what's happening? This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's, this is the fans' point of view, and what you know. This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's, this is the fans' point of view, and what I know. This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's, this is the fans' point of view, and what we know. This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's, this is the fans' point of view, and what we know. So let's go.
Work with me. Let's go. All right. There we go. What up with everybody up out there, man? I hope that everybody tuned in. We about to get it up in this mock draft 2.0 for me, but it's going to be 1.0 for co-host Shad. As soon as he pops up in here, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to talk a lot of noise, and we are going to go in, all right? So if you want to jump up in the chat, man, go ahead and jump up in the chat. You know, we're going to unwind, and we're going to argue some picks, and we're going to start some things up, man, because, look, it's going down, all right? It's going down tonight. I know a lot of people is fans of other teams, and you're going to say, well, I don't think my team need that, and I'm going to disagree with you on purpose because I'm trying to get it cranking up here tonight. You heard me? Yeah, heard me? Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. So before we get started here, I'm going to have to grab my homework paper. So let me get up real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think I just want to show off my Pittsburgh Steelers hoodie anyway. So, you know what I mean? You dig? Let's go. Let's go. We in the building. We in the building right now, man. Hey, look, man, I love doing this, man. I appreciate the support I get up out there, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the yeah, what's up, Grand Creole? You up in here? What's up? Make sure y'all sharing the show and all that. Yes. You already know. I'm gonna put the link to the show in the live chat. You ain't gotta worry about your face being on the screen or none of that extra noise. You know what I'm saying? You could just come in as audio and we could just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Because we here to debate the picks and have some fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? Unwind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we are talking football. I don't care what you gotta argue. If you any point that you want to make, however you want to make it, come as who you are. Bring it how you is. And look, just keep it football. That's all I ask. That's all I ask here is just keep it football, all right? Because, look, we all got our IMOs, and that's, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? We all got our opinions, and that's all we doing out here, all right? You know what I'm saying? But this right here is a safe space for fans and your point of view on what you know. You know what I'm saying? So some of the pros out there get on people's nerves. Or, oh, you don't know what a 2 technique is or 3 technique. They apparently don't know what a 3 technique is, but would you know they do know? What do y'all know? That a motherfucker can't block? Motherfucker can't block some shit. Motherfucker ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't tackling. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You get people popping in and popping out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, though. All right. We're going to keep it moving, though, man, because I already got the slide pulled up and everything. My co-host should be popping up in here at any minute right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this screen pulled up. So for both, let me see. Let me get this pulled up. I ain't never used this. Shoot, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Can y'all see the other screen? Because I'm not seeing it right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there it is. All right. So we'll I'll double it up, like put it right there in the chat for y'all like that. And then we'll just roll with it like this. All right. I'm going to just roll with it like this for now. Mock draft 2.0. Let's go. For the first round pick in the NFL Chuck and Chubby draft. In the Chuck and Chubby draft, we got the Chicago Bears. And I got the Chicago Bears going wide receiver. I want the Chicago Bears to go ahead and trade I want them to go quarterback. I want them to go Caleb Williams so bad because I know that we need a quarterback in Pittsburgh and Justin Fields is the fit for us. So I want them to do that so bad. Go ahead and mess it up, Chicago, like I know y'all always will and y'all always is good for, because I'm definitely, without a doubt, wanting Justin Fields. But in the realistic world, they need to keep Justin Fields right there and they need to build around it. He had a bad offensive line. He ain't really had no help at wide receiver. They dropping passes. They can't get open, sit in the zone. He needs some receivers, some young blood that come in there, relate to him. And I believe they go first round pick wide receiver. And they got to go with Mars Roddy Marr from Ohio State. That's what I say. That's what I say. What do y'all think in the chat? You know what I'm saying? You said they deserve Caleb. Well, but Creole, look though, like how you know they deserving. Cool. You know what I'm saying? The Bears, they probably rock with him. But we know how the Bears is going to do it. And I hope they go Caleb. I want them to go Caleb because I think Justin Fields is a fantastic quarterback. I think that Justin Fields can make all the plays. He could do everything out there. And in the NFL nowadays, you have to be a dual threat quarterback, in my opinion. You have to be a dual threat quarterback. You got to be able to run and you got to be able to make all the throws out there on the field. If you can't do that, then you're not going to last that long in the NFL. I mean, look at the quarterbacks that's out there right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're sitting in a pocket taking those hits and you're not able to run, you know what I mean, and brace for the impact a little bit or run against the impact, you're going to get hurt. They saying there's rumors right now that Jared Goff might not even play. He sits in a pocket. He's not a scrambling quarterback, but Patrick Mahomes is. He gets busy when he needs to. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else gets busy when they need to? Lamar Jackson gets busy when he needs to. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the only side is that what the NFC side that you could argue that their quarterbacks don't run a lot, you know. But when you got when you got an O line like San Francisco, shoot, you could sit in a pocket like that, you know what I mean? But unless you're gonna have a great offensive line like that, and nowadays these defensive linemen are moving vehicles. These guys is 6'4" plus, 290 plus pounds, and they running 4.5s and 4.6s. That is a fucking Volkswagen moving at city limit pace. Like that impact is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They might as well be playing football with motorcycle helmets on nowadays. You heard me? Like straight up. like you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. But that's what I got going, you know what I mean? And look, rock with me. Get up in the chat. You know, if you feel a difference of opinion, get in the chat and let's go. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get on your Cowboys. If I can remember, Creole, you a Cowboys fan. If I think I remember correctly, but we gonna be talking about them Cowboys too here in a second. Washington Commanders got the second pick overall. I was in the barber shop today getting done up, and all the barbers. I got one barber. He's a Commanders fan, right? He said, man, no, we got to go quarterback. I'm like, for real? Because to me, Sam Howell, you know, he was one of the top passers in the NFL this year. I'm like, I don't like, for real, y'all really want to replace me? Like, man, our offensive line, a lot of that was on him, man. He trash. So he said he want to go quarterback, but me, I still don't think that, man. And that's why I'm here to mix it up, man. I think they go offensive line, man. I think they give him another chance back there, at least another year. We know they rebuild and they traded away Chase Young. What is they thinking over there? Like, what is he drinking too much Starbucks over there? You know what I mean? What's going on? Shit. But I went with offensive tackle from Notre Dame, Joe O. That's who they need to pick up. He's probably the best tackle out there available, and that's not a reach when you get in the trenches. The trenches is the heart and soul of the team to me, and that's what Washington need to go with, man. That to me, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I went with, offensive tackle. All right. So what y'all think? You said yes. Ooh. All right. Y'all get that chat bumping. I see people out here. I see y'all watching. Don't be afraid to jump in and talk that ish. Talk what you want. Say what you want. I know. I can see y'all watching out there. Don't be all right. Get up in that chat. You heard me? You want to jump up on the show here? I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for y'all. You heard me? That's how bold I'm feeling today. I'm gonna put it in the chat. You heard me? In the chat. Like, let me get that straight. All right, it's right there. The link is right there. I'm putting it in there. You can pop up audio. What's up? Let's go. You heard me? Let's keep going, man. I'm going to keep going while y'all get that together in the chat and all of that. All right. New England Patriots with the third pick in the Truck and Chubby mock. All right. Where did I go with them, man? Where did I go with them Patriots? You know exactly where I went. My homework is telling me that I went with a quarterback. Some people argue that quarterbacks ain't worth none of these quarterback worth reaching in the first round. I disagree. I disagree. And I'm okay with that. But I'm going to tell you why I disagree with that, because I think that New England, if you look at New England's defense, they're in the top 15 in the NFL. One thing that Belichick did was build a good defense. Now, he wasn't good with putting all the other pieces around, but all of that falls on him. Why? Because he was the GM, head coach. He had too many hats on. And you can and look, he found that out quickly in the NFL. You can't be wearing all them different damn hats because they ain't gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out. All right. So I just went ahead and I said, go ahead with Jalen Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Go with Jalen Daniels from LSU. And Michael Penix probably would have been up there, but we're going to talk about that in a little later. About how Michael Penix, everybody started talking bad on him after he faced Michigan. Well, Michigan made a lot of quarterbacks look bad. I don't think there was a quarterback in college that Michigan's defense wouldn't have made look bad, period, point blank. But hey, that's just my opinion, all right? That's my opinion. But I think they go ahead and they reach and they grab Jalen Daniels from LSU. Or they could trade up Chicago. Chicago could fall back and grab a receiver. It really don't matter. But I definitely got New England going quarterback, and they need that Jalen Daniels guy. He can flow. He can do it. Now, good facts. All right, bet. Okay, she rocking with that. That's good. I like that. I like that. Let's get up in that chat now with the fourth pick in the NFL. Truck and Chubby John. I gotta stop saying that word when I'm saying that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get struck up out here. Nah, I got the Cardinals. Everybody saying they need this, they need that. I think they need a defensive lineman. They need look, Kyler Murray came back. He beat my Pittsburgh Steelers, man. And now I'm not saying that our defense gave up big plays. That's a fact. But other than that, we were solid. They was on the field too long. I'll get to talking about my Steelers a little later too. But what is the fact is that they really never placed JJ Watt. They never really replaced him to me. You know what I'm saying? So go defensive lineman. With who? I think they go Jazon Newton, Illinois. That's the pick they got to roll with for their draft pick. Now, if you think something else, put it down in the comments and tell me why. Go ahead and tell me the pick and why you think they should go with that pick. I think they go defensive lineman to try to fix what they didn't have in JJ Watt and go Jazon Newton. Because I think Kyler Murray's solid, man. Yeah, he's shorter. He still got his legs underneath him. That didn't seem to disappear. He came back, didn't miss a beat. He was giving it to squads. The offense was moving the ball effectively with him at back there. And James Conner toting that rock. The offensive line is solid. They got to go on the defense side of the ball. And I think they start with the D-line in the trenches. That's me. That's me and what I think. You heard me? All right. Still waiting for him to pop up in here. Somebody tell Chad, somebody tell Shad to get his ass up in here. Tell Shad to get his ass up in here. All right, but look, that's what I think about that pick right there, man. I think that's a great pick for the Arizona Cardinals to roll with. That's hands down to me. I ain't see nobody in the comment give a disagreement, so I'm guessing y'all rocking with that, and that's cool. Y'all got to remember, I made some of these picks. Maybe some of y'all missed it, the video, but there's other teams that's up in here too, so we gonna get to them because them are some surprise picks. Now, with the fifth pick in the Truck and Chubby mock draft, the Los Angeles Chargers. Who is they rocking with? Who is they rocking with? No, they ain't Los Angeles. They LA. Let me quit playing. But that old sign down there, we'll talk about that. They ain't got a lot, so I had to throw some up there. But anyhow, whatever you want to say, just don't call me late for dinner. You heard me? Anyway, look, y'all. I think that they rolling with Brock Bowers, man, a tight end from Georgia. I think that's where they got to go. I think that's a solid pick for the Chargers right now. Especially with Harbaugh being there, a lot of people think that he's going to go J.J. McCarthy. I think he may bring in J.J. McCarthy as a backup to Herbert, but I don't think that he's going to grab him in the first round. I don't think he has to grab him in the first round, especially not with no fifth pick of the draft. Like, I don't think he's going to reach that high for J.J. McCarthy, even though he did win a national championship, but it wasn't him that won it. I mean, he managed the game very well. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him that, but we all know that he's no, he's definitely not a first round pick quarterback. Most definitely not. I don't care who, if you're a Michigan fan, you definitely going to agree with me and say, yeah, that's the truth. He's not a first round pick, but he can develop into a solid game manager in the NFL. You could probably get him in a second, maybe third round, but I definitely think they need to go tight end and Brock Bowers, especially for the two tight end set that they like running in the NFL. And it seems to be effective all throughout the league. So that's what I want to roll with right there with them. I think that's would be a great pickup. And you don't want to sleep on him. You know, he's the best tight end off the board, and I think they go ahead and snatch him. I don't think that that's a reach at all. And if you disagree, hey, let me know down in the comments, man. We're going to chop it up anyhow. You feel me? Let's get it, man. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. New York Giants, man. What's that pick? What that? This the sixth pick. The sixth pick. The New York Giants got that. And I think the Giants, man, they got a lot to work on, man. They have a ton to work on in New York. But look, I honestly believe this is where Caleb Williams should come up off at the board right here with the sixth pick going to the New York Giants. Why? Like I said, I don't, if Chicago let go of Justin Fields, that is not a smart move at all. That's just, to me, it's just not a smart move. Build around him, man. Build around him. He's too good to just let go like that, you know. And based off of his production for these past couple of years, you ain't got to pay him that much. You know what I'm saying? You could settle into a average contract, quarterback contract with him if you're Chicago, get him paid like that and rock out. You know what I'm saying? And build around him. Give him at least one more year to see what he going to do. But this is where I think Caleb Williams comes off the board right here and to the Giants. And look, I know it don't make a lot of sense because they just paid Daniels. But look, if you're going to give up a quarterback, he's the quarterback to give up to go and get Williams. Is Williams better than Daniels? I don't think he's better than Justin Fields. To me, he's not. But I think he's better than Daniels, most definitely. I definitely believe that. And y'all see it too. Y'all see it too. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. Popping up and in and out of the chat. Let's roll with it. Let's go. All right, so we got the Tennessee Titans with the seventh pick. Now, originally I said that this is where the first trade will be in around, and there probably will be some more trades, but this is my mocking what I think is going to go on, and I think that's going to happen. There probably be some trades before this, maybe. I'm guessing there probably will because Chicago really don't know what to do. And I'm I'm gonna probably mention them all night long. Let me stop on them. But anyway, the Titans definitely probably should trade. And I thought that they should trade to get like Dante. I thought they should get a Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying, from the Las Vegas Raiders. I thought they should trade back and go for him, give up their first round pick to the Raiders and grab Devontae because look, Hopkins is getting a little bit older. He ain't got that much time, but he's still solid. Hopkins is still solid. I think he could go to a number two. I don't think he's like, he don't got that number one step no more, but he still has his route running and his skills. So therefore, I think he could play second fiddle behind the Devontae Adams. That'd be dangerous. Keep Henry there. Will Levis seemed to improve a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Will Levis is rolling, especially what he did against us. I seen him and I watched him that game and he carved us up pretty good. A couple of other teams too. Everybody got things to work on when you that young coming in the league. All right. You ain't got that much experience, but that's what I think they do. They go ahead and they make that trade, man. And they got to get Devontae. But if they not going to trade, then they got to go pick a receiver. All right. They got to grab a receiver. I know that's what I originally said. So I'm going to say maybe this is where Malik Neighbors comes off the board from LSU, 6 foot, 200 pounds. All right. They got to go receiver here if they don't make the trade. So that's what I got going on. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because Creole, that came up to me because I'm like, wow, if the Raiders, because the Raiders are sitting 13th, right? They're sitting 13th. They really need to come up and grab somebody of high caliber, right? Devontae Adams really don't want to be there no more because his quarterback bailed on him and went to New Orleans, right? All right. They need another receiver out there. And if you can get a receiver such as him, that'd be great. Oh, guess what, y'all? He done popped up. He done popped up. He done popped up. The man made it. The man that came up in here. You live, baby. We live. We all the way live, dog. We all the way live, dog. We up in here, dog. Let me make sure I got my mans up in here. We all the way live, homie. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear Shad?
Hey,
Hey, I'm
hey, my
docking your
bad, my
pay,
bad for
dog.
my
I'm docking your
tardiness. My
pay,
bad
homie.
for my
I'm
tardiness.
docking your pay, homie. You late to the show? I'm docking you. That's 25. I get 25% off for the day, Shad.
Hey, hey, my bad for my tardiness. My bad for
Yeah,
my tardiness.
it's all good, man. You up in here, man. You up in here. So
Let me
I'm gonna
run.
let you go
Let
through.
me let me
I'm
let
on the
me.
seventh pick. I'm on the seventh round right now, but I know you did your homework, and I know that you could catch up.
Yeah,
So
let
you
me
go ahead and you give us your
yeah,
first
let me run
six.
through mine.
All right, all right. Go
All
ahead,
right.
run through your first six,
Yeah.
and then
All
I'll
right.
jump back in.
So I got the all right. So I got the Bears. I got the Bears taking Marvin Harrison with the first pick. I don't have them
Nice.
trading Justin Fields. I got Caleb Williams going to the. I got Caleb Williams going to the Commanders with the second pick. I got
Okay.
the Patriots with Gerard Mayo sticking with sticking with Matt Jones and grabbing Rome Odunze. I got
Okay.
the Cardinals going Chop Robinson from Penn State.
Nice.
Um, just like you, I got the Chargers taking Brock Bowers. The
Mm,
Giants, I'm going with Cooper Beebe, guard from Kansas State. I was kind of looking. I see that a lot of their pressures was coming from like the guard center situation. So I said, well, Cooper Beebe, the best guard on the board. I got the
nice.
Titans going with Malik Neighbors, like
All
you.
right.
All right, so now and I don't know if our draft order is the same. I went to one website and I just kind of wrote it down like that. So I don't know if we're gonna be on the same page. I got the Falcons as the next pick,
Okay. I want with
as the next team up.
well, I want with ESPN. I want with ESPN board. They seem to be a little bit updated. The NFL's is like a it's it's weird the way they got it. They got it numbered out, waiting for the the playoffs to be over. Then they get put it all in order because they got the Buccaneers picking before the Steelers just because of their 9-8 record, and that's not correct. You know what I'm saying? They was in the playoffs later than us, so you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, I
it's
got
like, mm-hmm,
yeah, I got that too.
you got that too. It's
No, I
all
was saying
good.
that's how this is too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know how though. Like
Okay.
they last longer than us in the playoffs. How do why they? That's why I was like, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They was in the playoff. They went in a deeper round than us. So regardless, I mean, overall record it does matter. But I mean, I thought like the playoffs mattered too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the further you went in the playoffs, that mattered. It's weird. It's weird the way we got it. But look, I'm going off the ESPN board, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the way I put the slides on there. But we'll fluctuate, we'll get it popping, you know what I'm saying? We'll get it right. I do got the Falcons next after them too. I got the Falcons after the Titans. It just get a little sticky after like I think the Colts. That's when stuff started going haywire on the list because they got different boards out there, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where it went. But you said the Giants going offensive line, and you made a good point with that, Shad. But I'm like, dog, like, come on, like for real, you think they're gonna go with the offensive line? I thought their offensive line was decent. I mean, you're gonna get pressure anywhere in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? But hey, look, that's why we here, man. That's why we here. And your difference of opinion, I like that though. What he said the seen the pressure coming up there and I got. So you said they went with guard there. You said guard. Can you hear me, Shad?
Cooper Beebe out of Kansas State.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I can
All
hear you.
right, okay, all right. Yeah. All right. So this is where I went. So where'd you go with the Titans pick? Where'd you go with this pick right here?
I went with Malik Neighbors, just like you. Kind of
Mhm.
give Will Levis another weapon, out there, just in case don't know the
Nice.
situation with D Hop. So I think Malik Neighbors, third receiver off the board.
All right. What you think about what I said, Shad, about the trade going on with like them trading the Raiders and moving back in the draft for Devontae Adams? Do you think they should trade their first round pick? And if they were to trade their first round pick, just hypothetically speaking, if they was to trade their first round pick to the Raiders, who do you grab? Do you grab Jacobs or do you grab Adams?
Hmm. I'd be hypothetical if they move back. I
Mm-hmm.
think they probably would try to go snatch Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it just kind of depends on because I got Jaden. Well, I don't want to skip too far ahead,
Yeah.
but that's probably I. Uh,
No, it's just a
Looking
pick
at these
between.
top six teams, I
Yeah,
don't.
it was just a pick between. No, what I was asking, bro, was like, if what I'm asking is, if the Tennessee Titans trade the Las Vegas Raiders in the draft to move back to grab one of them, because look, Jacobs, we know
Oh,
Jacobs produced, and we know Adams produced. If they're trading the Raiders, who do you take? Who do they take off that? Do they go for Jacobs, the running back, or do they go Devontae Adams, the receiver? If they're the Titans, just the Titans and the Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Just that scenario.
mm. In a scenario like that, I think they probably would probably go with Devontae over
Yeah,
Jacobs. You know, just because I'm looking at it from the standpoint of y'all didn't want to pay Derrick Henry. Then Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs led the league in rushing last year, so he would probably want to be paid like the best running back in the NFL. So I think they
no,
probably will go with Devontae.
yeah, that's a fact. Hell yeah, that's a fact. All right, we up on there. We up on there. All right, so who we got? We got next. I got the Falcons next. I got the Falcons next, and I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. This is where I got Drake May coming off the board right here. I got Drake May coming off the board right here because I don't know exactly what their quarterback is doing down there. Young guy from Cincinnati. I don't think he's it. I think he might be able to come in, play second string quarterback. I know I had a different pick before with them, but I sat there and thought about it. Like, I don't think they're gonna go defense on this pick. Um, Atlanta, there's rumors Belichick may be headed down there. They want him down there bad. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. It's just rumors. But I think this is where Drake may come off the board going to Atlanta. Well, who you got?
Yeah, I got them. I got them taking Drake May as well. I think they have done a good job. They got a good offensive line. Drafting Bijan Robinson last year. Having I can't remember the young man's name from USC. That was a pretty good receiver that they picked up, and also got Kyle Pitts. So I think to be honest with you, out of all of the rookie quarterbacks, I think if Drake May goes to the Falcons, I think Drake May would be set up for success sooner than Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix. Um, so I think that would be a slam dunk pick. I think if they do go with Drake May, I think he'll be
Mhm.
set up for success much earlier than his peers.
You think Drake May got the highest
Because I
ceiling?
watched him up close. He can run.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying if he goes to the Falcons,
Oh,
I
oh.
think that works out in such a way that because they got a good offensive line. He has a big time arm. Like I said, I've watched him play. Obviously, play my Hurricanes, and then I've obviously watched him play in person. And that's one thing I like about him is he can scan the field. Um, Not as big as you would probably want, but I think going to the Falcons with them being able to run the ball as well as they can run the ball, they don't
Mm-hmm.
have to put so much on his plate. And I just feel like he would be really, really set up to excel early. And I mean, I
Right.
kind and I would feel like Caleb Williams would too at Washington,
Mm-hmm.
but they still got to fix that offensive line. But I think the Drake May to Falcons, that would probably be I think he'd be set up for success early, in my
All
opinion.
right. All right, bet. Yeah. Hey, look, I rock. Hey, look, I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I think that Spencer Rattler is low key like the gonna be the best quarter. I don't know. He's gonna be definitely one of the best quarterbacks out of this draft. I know he didn't have the best the best. We gonna get into him later. I'm gonna talk about him later because
Okay,
I think
all
he's the
right.
most Drew Brees like quarterback that's in this draft, and we're gonna talk about him later, right? We're gonna talk about him, but yeah, I definitely think he is nice and he slept on. So the next one on the Shad and Truck and Chubby mock draft, we got the Chicago Bears with the ninth pick. All right, so who do I got going with them? I got the I'm gonna let you go ahead and I'm gonna let you take this one first, Shad.
Okay, I got them taking Joe out. Um, Probably the best offensive tackle in this particular draft out of Notre Dame. Notre Dame has produced some very good offensive linemen over the last couple of years. And so I think that would really help, with Justin Fields, kind of give him some confidence, kind of stay in the pocket. Like I said, with going with I was tempted because I remember what you said on your show, maybe going with two first receivers with the first and the ninth pick. But then I said, nah, I like it, but the young man needs some protection. You know what I mean? He needs some protection. So I go with Joe out, a proven commodity, from that pedigree of, coming from Notre Dame. So
Ah,
that was my thinking in that pick. Yeah.
okay. All right, word. My man said he going offensive line there. I still got them going with another weapon. I still got them going another weapon, dog. I do. Now, I don't think that they'll go Rum Aduze from Washington. I don't, but I think he still is the best off the board. But I think Keon Coleman is going to run better and he's going to go up in the draft. His 40 time is going to make him jump up in this draft to me, without a doubt, because he's already big, he's huge. Somebody's going to try to reach and grab him. The first time around when I did my first mock, I had him going to the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, with all that going on with AJ Brown or whatever, you know what I'm saying, which made sense. But I think his 40 time is going to be, it's going to pop out to some people. He's going to run a lot better than what they think he is. And I still got the Bears going with another receiver, and they grabbing Keon Coleman, man. And I know people are like, wow, Roma Duze better. Well, I think that this is where Coleman get a shine at, and I think the Bears need another weapon. I look, I don't really see where. I mean, I see where their offensive line can use help, but because a lot of these defenders are elite nowadays, they all rushing. I mean, it's hard on the offensive lineman, but I don't think that I think that no, I know Justin Fields can make up for that with his feet and his elusiveness, but he needs some weapons out there to me, man. But I feel where you coming from with that Joe Alt joint. I feel where you coming from, but that's just not where I'm going with that. I think I'm going receiver there, but that's why we got this here. Y'all tell us in the chat where y'all going, where y'all would go. That make a lot of sense for them to go receiver, offensive lineman, or receiver. Where y'all want to go with that? All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. All right, so the next pick in the draft, we got the 10th pick going on right now.
Hey,
Which,
let me say one thing about that. I think that I was just kind of looking, saying, doing my research, and I was just looking. I said, bro, it is so many wide receivers that have declared this particular year, and so that's what kind of that was kind of what made up my mind. Because full transparency, Keon Coleman was my first. That was the name that I marked down at that pick, and
for
then I
real?
looked at the minor receiver. Yeah, and I said, man, Xavier Worthy from Texas. I think he'll be a second round pick. You got A.D. Mitchell, who's a burner. I think Jalen Polk is coming out from Washington. So I
Mm-hmm.
think maybe they could snatch a receiver in this second or third round, depending on how the draft is set up. So that's what kind of made it. I said, okay, well, let's go ahead and get him some protection, and then y'all can load up on some weapons and some later picks. But I respect it. I'm very high on Keon Coleman, to be honest with you. I'm very high on Keon Coleman.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast, man. He could do it all, man. He's tall. He got
Yeah.
the size, he got the strength, he got the hands, the route running. He's like he might like for real, he might jump up and be like on the big board. He could take over the number one spot for receiver. Well, I don't know. Marvin Harrison was just that guy. Marvin Harrison was that guy. Maserati was that guy, but he's right there. Keon Coleman's right there with me. You know what I'm saying? He's that. But yeah, I feel that. I feel that, bro. I
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
feel that. I definitely feel that. So we go on the Jets
Okay.
now. The
All right.
Jets. So we'll just rotate off. You know what I'm saying? I'll go first this round, then you'll go first next round. All right. So we'll just keep it like that.
All right. All right.
Yo, man, the Jets is look, man. As bad as everybody want to get on Zach Wilson and say Zach Wilson's trash, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I know this may sound crazy to a lot of us out there. This is another quarterback that has NFL experience that I wouldn't mind if they went quarterback in the first round and he somehow didn't want to be there and we grabbed him and went to Pittsburgh. We're gonna get a new OC. We got Tomlin there, and I don't think Zach Wilson's that bad, man. He's a baller, man. He's a baller to me. For real, for real. I honestly think so. We got a couple of weapons there he could play with, but I went with offensive line here. I think they go ahead and go offensive line. They go, dang, I can't pronounce old boy's name, man. Fashanu from Penn State, 6'6", 319. That's where I think they go here with the Jets. I can't pronounce his name, bro. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try.
I know what you mean.
Like I was going to call him Fashion Nova. Straight up, like you know what I mean. I don't even like, bro. I don't. I look, but I think that's just where they go offensive line here. If they don't, they got another dilemma in their hands too, because the Jets fans is like kind of tired of him and the way that he played. But I see a baller. I see totally different. And I'm sure a lot of other people do too. I wouldn't be mad at grabbing Zach Wilson and having him come to Pittsburgh. I think he's better than all the quarterbacks we got on our roster right now. As it may is right now, as it is, I think so. Believe that. So who you rocking with, man? With the Jets pick?
I went I went with Keon Coleman here. I
Oh,
went with Keon Coleman. I think A Rod will probably be back, for one more year. I think, and I'm with you. I don't think Zach Wilson is that bad. I just think that you in that market, that New York market. It's a lot
mm,
of pressure and a lot of scrutiny. Some of the things that I think that he was exposed to, if he was maybe in a different market, probably wouldn't be exposed. And I'm with you. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to see him maybe going to another location, but I just think pairing Keon Coleman up with a Garrett Wilson and some of the other weapons that they do have, the run game that they have, I think that would be a good pick. And the thing about Keon Coleman, played 2 years in Michigan State, so from Louisiana, but I think that him acclimating to the that weather in New York, I don't think it'd be much of a problem, seeing as that he committed to Michigan State, and played there for his first 2 years. So I don't think that'll be an issue. So I just think he on one side and Garrett Wilson on another side. I think that'd be a nice combination
a
for A Rod
nice.
and Zach Wilson.
That'd be a dynamic. Yo, that would be crazy. Hey, said that would be crazy if them two linked up, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, that would be crazy, man. Hey, Keon Coleman and Garrett Wilson there. Hey, man, they got two young studs on the outside. That would be crazy, and man, if people getting out crazy work in New York. I don't know. That'd be wild, but it's New York is one of them cities though that you got to be able to handle that media, like you said. New
Yeah,
York media could be brutal on a person, man, and those fans ain't got no tolerance. They ain't got no tolerance. Like they cannot wait. They talk about how bad he is and everything out there. But look, hey, that would be sick, bro. That would be crazy if they did that. Yeah, that would be crazy. That'd be a good pick for them. I like that. I
yeah.
like that one definitely. All right,
So we
yo,
got so we got the Vikings next. I got Jaden Daniels coming off the board right here. I didn't know this. Again, until I did my research, that Kirk Cousins. Well, I know he got injured. I didn't know it was an Achilles injury.
mm-hmm.
So they got a decision to make right there. So I think you go ahead, get him off the books. You bring in Jaden Daniels. Just looking around at the division,
Mm-hmm.
you got the Lions, not the Lions, but you got Jordan Love with Green Bay, mobile guy. Obviously, Justin Fields, mobile guy in Chicago. Jared Goff is the only statue still left in there. But I think that Jake Daniels will fit well with the Vikings. You got Justin Jefferson. I think they have a pretty good tight end, nice run game. So I think that would really, really, you know, benefit him if he did go to the Vikings. And it's kind of similar to Drake May.
Right.
You got the weapons available,
Mm-hmm.
nice offensive line, so you can kind of get into the situation without having to be the guy early on. So that's what I like right there.
All right, facts, bro. I like that. Hey, look, I right here. This is where I went defense with the Vikings. obviously they could use a little bit more depth. I switched it up. You know, the first round because you actually watch me. Thank you for the support, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate all those out there who support me with sports and Trek and Chubby. But this is 2.0 for me, so I had some time to think about it, and I think the Vikings go with defense of edge. Dallas Turner from Alabama. This is where I think he comes off the board right here. You can never have too much depth. For that team, especially in that division and what they like doing. They could definitely use him back there on edge. Look, that defense is already solid. That, like you said, the offense is already solid. They got a nice tight end in Hawkinson. The run game is going well. You could damn near grab somebody off the streets like Willie Parker came to us, put him behind that Vikings O line, and he'll get, you know what I mean, 500-600 yard season. You know what I mean? So look, I said, look, they going edge here. Add to that defense. Dallas Turner, Alabama. Let's get it. What y'all think in the chat? Let's go. Do not y'all come as y'all is. The link to the show is already in the chat. It's probably scroll up some more. I'll probably drop another one. Me and Shad be on here. You ain't got to worry about your facial. Come in audio. Come kick it with us. Chop it up if you want to. All right. So is this where I go first at? This where I go, Shad. This where I go first. It's my turn. Is it my turn, bro? It's my turn to go. All right. So I'm going.
Yeah, yeah,
Denver
yeah.
Broncos. I still think they go with the same way that I picked. Now, no, I'm lying. I think I got them going corner. I got them going corner. At first, I had them going edge with Latu from UCLA. I had them going edge here, but I thought about that and I'm like, all right. So I kind of looked at their edge. They was getting passed on a lot. I think this is where Kool-Aid come off the board, man, from Alabama, man. They go and grab Kool-Aid, another corner to go with that dynamic duel, add to that that DB room, man. And look, I think that's exactly what they need. And Peyton could build the offense late because Spencer Rattler could slip. And this is where I think that Spencer Rattler will fit with the Broncos offense. I know some Broncos fans may not be happy with saying that, but look, he is the most Drew Brees like quarterback, same height, same stature. He could move better than Brees, to be honest. Y'all know that he could move better than him, but he can make all the throws and he got a cannon, man. Spencer Rattler got a cannon. Let's not forget that Spencer Rattler was the number one quarterback coming into college at one point in time going to the Sooners. Let's not forget that, all right? You know what I'm saying? His college career did not end up the way that he wanted it to go, which made him humble, which humbled him. You know what I'm saying? He got into college and said, you know what? It's not what I thought it was going to be. So he already been through that humbling experience, building himself up, training himself. And so I believe he goes into the NFL with a chip on his shoulder. He slips in the late round, which adds another chip on his shoulder. And look, the Broncos wind up getting him in the second, third round, something like that. But the first round, they got to go Kool-Aid, cornerback from Alabama, dog. That's what I got.
Okay. Yes, that's a solid pick, but I guess we think alike because I got them taking Latu out of UCLA. I think when you look at the division that they're in, my Raiders in there, the Chiefs are in there, as well as the Chargers are in there, and you can't have enough pass rushers. Obviously, this is a defense that once had the likes of Von Miller on it. The Gap was able to get Bradley Chubb later on after that. So I think that Latu would be the ideal selection. You know what I'm saying? A big guy, the edge. UCLA sneakily had a good, really good defense. I want to say I believe that their defensive coordinator at UCLA was an NFL guy. So I'm sure when teams call around about him, they will ask him, specifically how does his game translate, to the NFL, and I'm sure he'll give him some very good, some high praise. So I think this would be a slam dunk pick for the Broncos. They're gonna need some edge. They're gonna need some edge help. You can never have
Facts.
too many of those.
Facts. That's my guy. Hey, look, hey, I did go with them going UCLA in the first one that I went with. I did go with him going the edge, like you said. Yo, low key, the Pac-12 was nothing to be slept on last year for real though, bro. Like they had some defenses out there, bro. They was really balling out there last year. I think it was definitely not as easy as a lot of people thought, obviously, as it was. I mean, look, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, damn, Washington made it to the damn national championship. No, they didn't win it, but the Pac-12 and the Big Ten had the champ. Like that says it all right there, right? You know what I mean? How tough that damn
Yeah.
conference was last year. You know what I'm saying? But look, yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that pick. You know what I'm saying? I just thought, what I mean, they probably go with a cornerback, if not with an edge. They got to go defense, though. They got to go defense. That's a fact. So we can agree on that. The Broncos definitely got to go defense. All right. Now, in the 13th pick in the Chubby and Shad mock draft, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. I used to say Raiders. We got them picking. Who y'all got? Let me know what you got. In the, go ahead. It's on you, bro.
I got to go with my quarterback. I've been rocking with him since before the season even started, drafting him in my college fantasy team. Um, Michael Penix Jr.
Mm.
I think that's the guy. Hopefully that all of the medical hurdles, all of that comes back good. New head coach that we got, and Antonio Pierce, who has coached in the Pac-12 before at Arizona State with Herm Edwards. Obviously didn't coach against Michael Penix, but I think Michael Penix, he does some things really well. He's still sneakily athletic, has an arm, can make every single NFL throw. I think if we are able to keep Devontae Adams, that is a great situation. And we got to address the offensive line a little bit to kind of give him some help. But I think right now he has franchise quarterback written all over him.
Mm.
Like I said, I just love the upside that he has, and I think that would be a great get from my team. And obviously, you get to come in and play with the arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL. So I just think it's a no-brainer for Michael Penix to be a Raider.
Yeah. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard Shaq. Y'all heard Shaq, and that's his squad. So you got to defer to him. You got to look. All right, look. So this is where I come from, Shaq. Look, I like that pick there, man, because everybody was giving Michael Penix a hard time, bro, because of the way he played in the national championship. He was the man. He was they should have gave him the MVP. They should have, I mean, he's going to win the national championship. He was this, he was that. He was the best quarterback everybody seen in college up until he lost the national championship and he got hurt from a Michigan's defense that was just crazy outstanding. And the depth they had on that defensive line was crazy. Michigan literally had two defensive lines, two of them, not one. They had two. They had two defensive lines out there that they
Yeah.
can swap between. Like, I don't know if people really picked up on that, but Michigan had two defensive lines ready to go against every team. If you watched them all year in the Big Ten, you would see that some games these guys started, some games these guys started, depending on the offense. So I think Michael Penix was very good. I like that pick, bro, rocking with your Raiders. But with the Raiders, obviously, I went with offensive line. You know what I'm saying? I said they should go offensive line with the trade and everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, where do I really think they should go? I think this is where JC Latham come off the board. Y'all grab that offensive line, get some help there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's what I seen in your squad. You think they should go quarterback though? I gotta defer to you on that. Y'all ain't getting no argument up out of me and Shot on that pick. It ain't happening. So you lost. No. Look, but that's you know what I'm saying. That's look. I defer, but I think y'all go offensive line here with a pick. Best off the board to me, it would be JC Latham at this moment. All right, because I got a couple others gone. But look, man, we gonna move on to the next one. We gonna move on to the next pick. Who we got going after this? The number 14 pick in the Shad and Truck and Chubby mock draft. Let's go. Who we got? The New Orleans Saints. And this is where I go first. All right. So now I know it's crazy, right? I know it's crazy. And we know it's Southern. I'm still going with the same pick that I had before. This is where Bo Nix comes off the board, man. Bo Nix, man. Where better city is going to fit Bo at? Bo Nix got roots from down that way. You know what I'm saying? Not exactly from New Orleans, but close by, not that far away. And look, he going back down, he going down there. And I think Bo Nix will fit that offense just perfectly. Just perfectly, man. The way he played ball. Um, do I think that he has a way better higher ceiling than what Carr has right now, right there. But I think this is where Bo Nix come off the board and go there, man. Not much to really say on that pick, because I believe that team is solid offensively and defensively. When I got to looking at it. But quarterback play, I was really not happy with that. He made too many mistakes to be a veteran, if that makes sense. Like Carr made too many mistakes to be a veteran, and this late in his career, he should have had the offense going. If you're gonna have some kind of patience with somebody, and Bo Nix can move, so that's where I'm going with. Who'd you go with the Saints, bro?
Uh, I'm glad you went ahead and gave him a name, but I'm going with Fashion over here.
Okay,
Offensive tackle out of Penn State. I think the Saints are going to. I think the Saints need some offensive line help, so I'm going with him. Probably the second highest graded tackle. Going coming into coming into the draft.
yeah,
So I think that's going to be a good pick. Has good size. I believe he's 6'6". So
three big.
um, played for an offense in Penn State that was probably could have been a lot better. If
Mm-hmm.
Drew Aller would have been a little bit more prolific, but still a great unit.
Mm-hmm.
Played against that very very good um, Michigan, defensive line as well. They played against Ohio State, even though that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the how you do in the NFL. But
Right,
he has experience against some guys that are also going to be playing on Sundays as well. So
right,
I think that works. I think this works very very good for the Saints.
right. Yeah, that's a fact. You look, that's a good pick there, bro. He when that division, the Big Ten, man, they balled out there, man. And yeah, you could definitely say that he's 6'6", 319 pounds. I mean, look, the guy play in a conference where it's heavy in the trenches at. When you get anytime you get reps against the national champions and the runner up in that conference, just playing everybody they played in the gauntlet of the Big Ten, there must some good offensive line that come up out of there, period. You know what I'm saying? Like there's where a lot of those are bred at. So I definitely like that pick with going with the Saints. With that offensive line. Everybody could use that hope in the trenches. But yeah, that was a good pick though, bro. I rocks with it. I rocks with it, bro. Rocks with it. Let's go. Let's go. Next pick. This is it's on you, I believe. And we got the Colts here. We got the Colts.
Yeah, I got the Colts. I got the Colts going with Kool Aid right here.
Oh.
I think that was one of the things that they needed some help with is the secondary. I don't think the Colts have had that. I'm not gonna say a shutdown corner, but they haven't had a big time corner just from my memory since Vontae Davis back in the day. So I think Kool Aid comes in arguably the best corner in the coming into the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Big time player going up there. You're in a division with obviously the Houston Texans that just won it. They have a nice receiving core. The Titans are going to have a nice receiving core. Who was the other team in that division? Is it the Jaguars?
Yeah, the Jags. Yup. Jacksonville.
Okay, yeah. So the Jaguars they have some nice receivers too. So he will get plenty of work, and so I think could have gone edge right there, but I think at this particular point, Kool Aid, in my opinion, would be the best player still available on the board from a
Mm-hmm.
defensive perspective. He's at a position of need. Just kind of looking at their needs.
Mm-hmm.
Corner was number two behind wide receiver. I
Mm-hmm.
would have gone with a receiver, but I think they have some nice weapons at receiver. So I said just Kool Aid just makes too much sense right here.
Right. Bet. Look, I rocks with that. They The Colts, man, they solid. And then that linebacker, he was arguably the best middle linebacker in the NFL right now, bro. He was going off, bro. Their linebacker is crazy. So I think their front, and I'm glad that you didn't go edge there because I think their front four, their front seven is solid. Their front is solid. They definitely need cornerback help, and that's why I stayed with cornerback and that same cornerback I got because Cooper DeJean from Iowa. This is where I got him coming off the board. He stays in that area. He's going to Indy. Um, I honestly think he's underrated like crazy, bro. When he go to the draft, he may jump over Kool-Aid, bro. Because he has the instincts. He just happened to play for a team that was not well coached. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the team. Iowa had a nice team to make a deep run into the for the playoffs or whatever. They played in the Big Ten championship, but their coaching was just not there. And you got to put it on coaching when you got talent all around the board like that. But if Cooper DeJean ain't there, man, for Iowa, that defense is different, bro. I mean, he was straight shut down. He's exactly what the Colts need. I think he fits that offense a little bit better than Kool-Aid. The reason why I had Kool-Aid going to like Denver is because he's Kool-Aid he don't need as much development. You know what I mean? And that's why I went with like to me, that's in my opinion. To my opinion, I heard what you saying. He'll get the work and everything, but Denver and Sean Payton, that what I'm saying, that being a defensive minded coach, I should say, that's where Kool-Aid go. But yeah, I think they go Cooper DeJean, man, from Iowa, cornerback. Period. Let's rock. Let's rock. And if you disagree in the chat, y'all let us know. Yeah, you let us know. We gotta have some pushback. We gotta have some pushback. Damn, it seemed like me and Shad we right on the roll. Like, you know what I mean? It don't get no better than when you talking about Chubby and Shad. Like, can't nobody out here fuck with Chubby and Shad. Like, it's just what it is. Like, ain't we talking that, yeah, we talking it. But can't nobody mess with us, period. Y'all stay right there. Can't nobody see us, Shad. Cause ain't nobody saying nothing. They watching like y'all, they right. Yeah. No, look, man, I'm just trying to make it interesting a little bit, bro. I'm just talking, yo. Look, 16th pick, Seattle. This is where I got Seattle out on the board. You went first last time, so I go first. This is where I got Gerard versus Edge, Florida State, 6'4", 260 coming off the board. He's the the best available. I still like a lot of these next picks. I think I still stayed the same with it, but yeah, I think they need the edge help here. Seattle. I don't think you replace the quarterback. No, he's great, man. I don't think you go ahead and replace the quarterback. That running game is solid. Metcalf, like you said, there's a whole bunch of receivers that you can grab in the later rounds. There's a few that you should reach for. Malik Neighbors, like Coleman. We named a couple. Nate Wiggins, I believe. Maybe they can go there, but yeah, I still got them going defensive edge verse from Florida State. 6'4", 260 coming off that edge, helping that defense. You heard?
You're not gonna get any pushback from me because that's the pick that I went with. I went with Jared Verse as well. I think even though Pete Carroll is not there, I do think that they're gonna kind of keep with that same style of taking a guy like a Verse, similarly how they did with like a guy like Michael Bennett. Back in the day, and even I can't remember the other guy's name, the one that they drafted from West Virginia. So I think he fits well with what it is that they're trying to do. He's big enough to play against the run and also agile enough to play against the pass. And in a division where, defense is a point of emphasis. So I think that's a very good, match. Jared Verse going to the Seahawks. So
let's go. Let's go. We getting a truck horn. Cover your ears. Let's go. Let's go. We on that. We love it. We love it out here, man. Yeah, I got them sound effects. You know what I mean? I know they be annoying to some people, but I love them. Yeah, dig. Let's drop another one. Next up, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe this is where you go first, brother.
Okay. I got them taking J.C. Latham, right? Um, I was just kind of looking at their offensive line and just kind of reading up on it. They made some moves prior to the season to hope to get this offensive line solidified. It wasn't as solidified. I think just looking at the offensive tackles, I think they accounted for 41 pressures or gave up 41 pressures. So, like I said, I went with J.C. Latham. You know, you got a franchise quarterback again in the division that's going to be quarterback driven. So you gotta keep him upright. Got to
Right.
keep him protected. So
Mm,
obviously at this point in the draft, you go with J.C. Latham, even though Alabama's offensive
nice.
line wasn't up to standards of what most people know from Alabama. I still
Hmm.
think J.C. Latham played well, and I think he'd be a great fit for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Nice role, bro. I like that. I like that, bro. I want to send a shout out to my boys. My boys is on here. Y'all give a shout out. Y'all say hey to my little ones. They up on here. They watching their daddy work. They watching their daddy work. They said I want to go watch my dad. So they watching daddy right now, and that's what's up though. All right. I just wanted to give y'all a shout out because I know y'all up in here trying to troll me in the chat talking about JJ McCarthy and all that other stuff. You see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's my son. That's my son. You feel me? That's my son. That's my baby boy too. He on his brother's drone, I look like or something. Gotta love it though. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Hey, y'all better get up off here because daddy might use some bad words. You know, I'm stop, bro. Look, bro. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like that pick, bro. And I also got them in the second round, the second 2.0 for me. I got them going offensive tackle also, but I got them going with Funga from I don't know, I'm bad with last name, Talise Funga from Oregon State. Uh I believe he
Okay.
was a little bit better ranked than Latham, but that don't matter. At this we going with schemes. We go with schemes, not really who's supposed to be better best on the board, you know what I mean? Yeah, but 6'6", 334 pounds, offensive tackle. I think he fits there in Jacksonville with that running game that helps seal that edge because if I'm not mistaken, his run blocking is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He can pass block. He's a balanced offensive line. He's a well balanced offensive line. But when he get moving, boy, he gets moving. And then you see him seal some of them edges. They definitely need that down in Jacksonville with ETN, one of them quick slots. You know what I'm saying? Them quick and them pitches they running. And look, yeah, I think they go ahead and they roll with that, bro. For real. All right. All right, y'all, what y'all think otherwise? What y'all think? What y'all think otherwise? Y'all think something else? Sit up in the chat. Y'all think something else? Do y'all think something else? All right, I don't know. I'm rolling with that. Next, we got the Bengals in this order. In the order I'm going in, we got the Bengals. Which I had the Bengals going offensive line. Obviously, they gotta go offensive line. Their offensive line's been trouble. Joe Burrow has been amazing. I went and picked I said Funga, you know what I'm saying, for them. I thought they would go here with them, but these offensive linemen in the draft that's coming out this year are amazing, all of them. I like a lot of them in the way they play. The best one I think fits their offense and I think fits the defense we're trying to run, obviously, is Mims from Georgia. Dude,
Okay.
6'7", 340 pounds. And he definitely got to go off the board here to the Bengals. If not, they got to go guard, but I don't think the guards were a lot reachable. Were you can grab a guard in this draft in the second or third round, depending. You know, what I mean, the offensive tackles definitely go out the guard, but I think he's a versatile offensive lineman. You could probably move him inside if you wanted to, but they definitely got to go here with them. Like I said, that pick, and I'm gonna say it one more time because I believe I pronounced his name wrong. Maris Mims from Georgia, 6'7", 340 pounds. All right, that's who I'm going with. Who you rocking with, Shed?
I'm going with Troy. I'm going out again. Offensive line similar to you. Got to keep the franchise, quarterback up. They've had some again similar to the Jaguars. Have spent money trying to get the offensive line together. Still haven't got the right combination, but they shouldn't deter them from continuing to go. So I got them getting Troy Fontunu,
Mm-hmm.
offensive tackle from the University of Washington, played on what
Ooh.
college football said was the best offensive line in college football. So I got them taking him to maybe solidify one of the tackle spots and maybe even kick him into the guard. Just depending on what they need. But I really think they
Right.
can get this offensive line situation together because Joe Burrow has taken a lot of sacks and it's cost him a lot of time in this league. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
they gotta get that situated.
Facts. And facts, look, I like that because when we in the AFC North, man, I see it every year. That's the division my favorite teams in. Our defensive lines are legit off that edge. You have to have decent tackles. No, good tackles. We have some great edge rushers in the AFC North. TJ Watt, like look at Garrett over there in Cleveland. I can't remember. Oh yeah, they got Clowney and they got a few in Baltimore. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They go crazy. You hear me? Like you
yeah.
gotta have that tackle for the Bengals and Joe Burrow. Even that offensive line was always trouble, but the amazing play of him and those receivers made up for that offensive line for them past couple years. They should have been building on that offensive line. Obviously, it's kind of a reverse thing going on with the Bengals, but look, we 100% agree with that. They got to go offensive line. They got to protect Joe Burrow, man. Because if not, they're gonna miss out on a great quarterback, and he gonna get done just like Carson Palmer did when he was there at the Bengals. Great quarterback, but not winning nothing. You know, straight up. All right, so we going with the LA Rams here. Oh man,
See now this is where it's getting tricky because like I said,
okay,
yours is different than mine right now because I had the Packers next, but
okay,
no harm, no foul. So with the Rams, I got them taking Quinyon Mitchell,
okay.
corner out of Toledo. Was looking at his PFF. When I was looking at the research, I think he graded out as the best corner, just in draft eligible corner. Not gonna say he's on Sauce Gardner's level. Obviously, he played at the University of Toledo, so they're not getting a lot of fanfare. But that's one of the things that the Rams do need at corner.
Mm.
Obviously, went out a couple of years ago, got Jalen Ramsey, traded him away. They had what's my man name? He played for us. Golly,
You talking about
the
corner
gambler. Yeah. What's the matter of
for
fact?
the
He played for
Raiders?
y'all. He played for y'all too.
What you talking about? A cornerback that played for us and the Raiders?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
played for the Rams. He played for the Chiefs too. Marcus.
They ain't talking about that damn spare. No, so I don't want to say no damn spares cornerback. Damn, did he start? Shit, like we can't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
his
What
name.
is he had the viral clip where he was like, "We're not done. We're not finished yet." Then he had the
Oh,
situation where he walked up the when he was with the Rams. He walked up up to the fans and was talking. Golly,
see, look at you, man. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
can't
Now we
remember what
got
his
to get,
name is. Can't remember what his
huh?
name was. I can't remember what his name was, but in any regard,
You
the
get
Ram,
it.
the Rams need a corner. So I think Quinyon Mitchell would be the best pick for them. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
See, my cousin, he a hardcore Rams fan, but you talking about a corner that played for us and the Rams. I'm like, who is you talking about?
Wait a minute, no, 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 no,
Darius,
no,
you ain't
no.
talking about
My bad.
Darius Rush.
No, he
Who you
played.
talking-
My bad. I'm tripping. He played for the
Oh,
Ravens, not y'all. He played for the Ravens. My
I'm
bad.
about to say, yeah, he can't play for me. I know him. I'm like, my corners run the Rams. Like, really? Like, who you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. No, he. I
All
can't
right.
think of that guy's name.
Man, that's all good. It'll come to you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
He'll
yeah,
come to
yeah,
you. He'll come to you. He
yeah,
irrelevant right now. But
yeah.
but you were speaking on though Toledo and how Toledo don't got no fanfare. I 100% agree with you on that. And I'm high on I know this ain't really got nothing to do with it, but we talking football in a sense too, okay? And Daquan Finn, the quarterback that was at Toledo, bro. I think he's super dangerous, bro. I'm telling you, he going to Baylor. People is sleeping on that whole pick. They like he trash. I'm like, nah, dude, not trash. He first of all, he's in like his fifth, 6 year senior, going down to Baylor. Baylor was yes, Baylor was a bad team with coaching, right? I think all that's changed up this year, right? Right. They slanging that ball. Dude's all right, man. DeQuan Finn is not bad at quarterback. And there's another quarterback that's at he was at in the MAC at what Ohio. Oh, he was
Man,
up at Ohio. He is all
man
right
of
too, bro.
Ohio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
Philip.
no,
I
no, no,
think
the
it's
Ohio Bobcats. Curtis Ryu,
oh.
that's his name. Curtis Ryu, dude he's tall, he's fast, he could move. You know what I'm saying? He could throw the ball nice, he could move well. Um, Curtis Ryu, but he coming from Ohio. He's going to play for Indiana this year in the Big Ten, but he's coming from the Ohio Bobcats or whatever that's called. Not at Miami of Ohio, but he's going to play there. They played each other in the MAC championship this year. Curtis Ryuk and Daquan Finn did. I just wanted to say that, you know what I mean? Because you was talking about Toledo, man. Because they be balling for real, man. People got to get up on them, man, and give them they just do because the MAC that I'm out in West, bro, they'll put it on, so put it on y'all. If y'all ain't really respecting them and paying attention to them like that, man. Straight up, man. Real talk. But all right, so
I got his name. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I got his name. Marcus Peters. That's what I'm talking about. Marcus
oh,
Peters.
Peters is
Yeah,
nice. Oh
yeah,
yeah, Peters was nice, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. I know. I said, I said first I said Spears, but I was definitely Peters was there though. But I'm like, he ain't played for us. But yeah, all
Yeah,
right, yeah, I
yeah,
got
yeah. He
you.
played for the
Peter,
Ravens. Yeah, I'm sure. My
okay,
bad.
yeah. So we got the name. You heard me. We got the name. What y'all talking about? And I'm about to get y'all a truck horn in y'all ear. Straight up. You know what I mean? All right, look, man. The Rams. I had some time to think about this. Go over this a second time. So, um, my cousin is a diehard Rams fan. He is also a diehard Florida State fan. So he's Seminoles and Rams, Rams and Seminoles. What do I think? I think they go ahead, they give this young man a chance, Jordan Travis, and they grab him up at some point in the round, later rounds. But look, do they go and grab him with the 19th pick? I don't think so. But I do think that he's going to go to the Rams at some pick. But this is where I got the defense, the Rams going on. You said defense, right? But I think the Rams go offense, man. And this is where I got them going with Washington's tackle Troy 5'2", 6'4", 317. This is where I got them grabbing him at. Get that offensive line, man. You can't never have too much of that. Aaron Donald beating
No.
up on them boys at practice. Um, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely gonna need the help there at the O line. You can't never have too much of that. The defense I thought was okay. It's a young defense. They got some young corners there. I'm not mad at what you want with as far as corner. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, offensive line first. Try to build that up some more and shit. And grab Jordan Travis, man, sometime in the draft. Go to the Rams. I know my cousin would be happy with that pick. You know what I'm saying? So some time to think about that. You hear me? You hear me? All right, next up. Who we got next up on the Chuck and Trebby and Shad mock draft? Who we got? Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. I already know what time it is, man. It's my squad. Oh, and I get to go first. How did we do that? That's crazy. You set that up, bro. You set that up like that. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, look. All right. So me, y'all know what I think we need. Y'all could say defense, y'all could say corners, y'all could say safeties, all y'all want to. We need a goddamn quarterback in Pittsburgh. Period. Period, period, period. How in the hell do y'all let a quarterback like Dion DJ Galat Jr. go from the Commanders, the Ravens practice squad to the Commanders practice squad? He's in our area. Look, y'all. We can get him at a decent price, and then we can go build some more offensive line here with this pick. Go offensive line, and we could bring in Dion DJ Galat. I just did an interview with him. Y'all go make sure y'all check that out on my page. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, quarterback. We got to go quarterback. We got to get that room straightened out. I think we reach. We got to go unorthodox, Pittsburgh fans. We got to go unorthodox. You hear me? Um, if we ain't gonna go grab DJ Galot, nah, we going. I want to grab DJ Galot, bro. But we got to build our offensive lineman first, though. So I'm gonna go offensive line here, man. Nah, for real, man. For real, Shad. Like I'm so high on my guy, man. Like he's a straight up dog. Have you seen him play, Shad? I know this ain't got nothing to do, but have you seen him play?
Nah, no, I haven't checked them out. I haven't checked them
Man,
out.
man, Bowie State, man. He played at Morgan State, Bowie. And look, man, he's a straight baller, bro. I mean, he's right there. He's tapping on the door, trying to kick down the door. But as soon as that door opened up and y'all get to see him play, it's over. He ran so damn well, and at the HBCU combine, he ran so damn well. I thought he was going up the board. Like, let's be honest. And he ain't saying this, but this is what I'm saying. This is what Truck and Chubby saying. You hear me? How the hell you let Richardson go to the Colts after a trash ass year like he had down at the Florida Gators? He come to go to get drafted by the Colts, but somebody like DJ Galot run well, play well in college, and he don't even got a chance. He ain't got a spot on the damn roster. He's 6'3", 225. He got everything they look at and they look for: the size, the hands, the athleticism. He can make the damn throws. You know what I'm saying? You heard Harbaugh talk about him. Harbaugh already talked about him. You know what I'm saying? But if his quarterback room wasn't the way it was looking, I don't know. I don't even know why the Commanders ain't keep DJ on the roster. Cause damn, Sam Howell, like, come on, man. It just frustrates me, bro. But I can go on and on and on and on for hours, man. But
Yeah.
no disrespect to my guy, man, DJ, man, but I think we reach up, go quarterback, and I like Joe Milton the third, man, from Tennessee, man. That's who I like.
Okay.
That's who I like.
Okay. Well, like I said, this your squad, but I think that y'all need some help in the
Mm-hmm.
secondary. So I got y'all taking University of Georgia cornerback Kamari Lassiter with this
Okay.
particular pick. Big time physical corner, I think will help solidify the back end. Don't necessarily know if he'll be a day one start. I know y'all have had some issues with some of the first round corners that y'all have drafted, over the
Mm-hmm.
past couple of years. But I think Kamari Lassiter could probably break that particular cycle. So I
Man,
got y'all
said,
take Kamari
man,
Lassiter.
we don't need no goddamn fucking corner, man. We suck at fucking quarterback, bro. Our quarterbacks is so fucking trash, bro. We don't need no damn cornerbacks, man. Everybody keeps saying we need a damn corner, man, and safeties. I'm like, man, we don't, man. Like Joey Porter Young, and I no, you right. I see. I'm a fan, so sometimes I get that that veil over my eyes, and I don't see clearly ahead because I'm a fan of that team. But like, damn, bro, like shit. If TJ and them ain't on the field the whole damn game, like our defense is producing a lot better. They ain't letting up big plays. Motherfuckers tired. They running full speed.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? They on the field the whole damn
yeah,
game.
yeah.
It's always a 3-and-out with us. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you gonna get burnt. You gonna give up big plays. You tired as fuck. I was on the field for fucking 40 minutes out of the damn 50-minute game. Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some bullshit, man. Like,
Yeah.
man, hey, man, man, oh man, look, see, but we got it, man. The cornerback, I ain't mad at that, but if we did go corner, man, I believe there's a corner from like from Penn State out there, and Pitt, and we could probably grab one of them in the later rounds. I ain't mad at your pick though, homie. I'm not mad at that pick. I'm not. I'm really truly not mad at that pick, bro. But I honestly think that we got to go like if there's a guy from Penn State out there and Joey Porter Jr., Kalen King, bro, he's 5'11", 191. That's his name, Kalen King. He got a relationship with Joey Porter.
Yeah.
They went to school together. So they know how to play off each other if we are going to go corner. And I believe you can get him maybe in the second round, second or third round. Like we ain't got to jump up for that position. That's why I think we need to go quarterback first. Unorthodox, we got to go grab Joe Milton. If we ain't going to get DJ Galot, bro, we got to. we gotta go. We gotta go, Joe Milton, bro. For real, bro. Like that's just me, man. But Look, that's how I feel, man. That's just how I feel. But I'm gonna keep it moving, man. Because if I don't, man, I'm gonna get to screaming and yelling and talking about these weak art, man. How fucking just disgusting. That's your Dolphins, your Miami Dolphins. Yes, the Miami Dolphins. That's what we talking about next. Whew. All right, the Miami Dolphins. All right, I got the Dolphins.
So
Now you go ahead, dog. It's on you,
okay,
dog.
no, I got the Dolphins taking. Yeah, yeah, I got the Dolphins taking Talisi Fuaga,
Yeah,
the the tackle out of Oregon State.
nice.
Um, Again, they got an abundance of weapons, so that shouldn't even be on the table. Nice defense, so um, Tua has taken some some hits. So again, like I said, you got these quarterbacks that throw the ball down the field. You need guys that are gonna hold up in protection. So I feel like that this will be a good pickup. For him. So
Mm,
well for the Dolphins. So I got them taking him.
mm. I think the Dolphins need a little bit more help on defense, bro. I think they need a little bit more help on defense. Um, I'm not a Dolphins
Can't
fan, but
argue with you on that.
I think they go corner, man. Right? Uh, why not go Nate
Okay.
Wiggins, bro? I don't think I brought Nate Wiggins out. Why not go Nate Wiggins from Clemson, bro? 6'2", 185, decent. You know what I'm saying? He can learn something from Ramsey. Learn a thing or two like Ramsey. I like the way he played. Not saying they're the same. You know what I'm saying? But why not go corner with Miami? Because y'all got everything else. They got everything else in Miami. Shit, I don't know how Miami fell short. I thought they was the most dangerous team offense in the NFL. Honestly, I really
Yeah.
didn't see that much. It was really hard to critique Miami in a sense because they got everything going for them. So yeah, I went with corner, man. Like I said, corner Nate Wiggins from Clemson, man. That's who I went with. Um, so like with the offense, like with the Dolphins, Shad, like tell me how. Like I know it was a little bit hard, bro, to go ahead and pick like somebody for them because they got everything, bro. Like so, like how'd you come up with that pick though? Like, cause I know it was hard, cause it was hard for me, bro. For real, for real.
I mean, I was just obviously I looked at what the people that are paid to do this. I went and looked at what they said that they needed, and so the
Mm-hmm.
first two positions that they said they needed were offensive tackle and interior O lineman. So that kind of, and then the third was edge. So I looked at the edges that I had, top five at the positions. I said some of these guys they're already gone, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, and so there's no need to reach for one of those guys. And
Right.
it's still some quality left at the offensive line. So I just kind of went, just based on best best players still available on the board. So
Right.
I don't think it was a reason to reach for any of the guys that were left at this particular position. To be honest,
Ain't that crazy, bro? How they be saying how these so-called mock professional drafters, whoever they supposed to be saying like they need an offensive lineman at Miami. Like how dangerous Miami was. Like they need like offensive line. Like that's what you want to say the Miami Dolphins need is an offensive lineman. Like are you
they,
kidding me?
they that's what they
Like
said. I mean, a lot of that stuff they could be doing, do with contracts and stuff. That was kind of
yeah,
some of the things that I saw when I was kind of doing a little research, but I didn't delve into it for every single team. But
right.
some teams, if it just popped out kind of early, I kind of made my decision kind of based around that.
Yeah, like shoot. I mean, shoot. If you already got if it like what's that old saying? And I know I don't care what household you grow up in. There's an old saying that everybody know around the world. This is universal. If it ain't broke, don't
They
fix it.
fix it.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
that's just how it is with the Dolphins, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like how like don't go trying to stir something up that really ain't there. You know what I'm saying? If anything, give them another weapon to get the release the ball a little bit faster. I mean, we know Seti Wilson played well. We know Jalen Waddell played well. We know Tyreek Hill played well. We know they did, but you can't never have too many weapons. They running backs, they're solid. Like Miami solid, bro. They right there. They are. They're right there. The only concern I would honestly have is, Ramsey getting a little bit older, and like his loyalty, Ramsey's loyalty. He's been with like what 3, 4 different teams already since he's been in the NFL. You know,
Yep.
he gonna be
Yep.
there next year, or is he gonna say, I don't want to be in Miami and chase a ring. I want to go to Baltimore because they're, you know what I mean, or one of the
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
the Chiefs or something. You know what I'm saying? Type
Yeah.
deal. You know. Like
Yeah.
that's the only thing I got with them. But like these, they get paid big bucks to do that, man. Shoot, man. But all right, next we're moving on to the next one. What y'all think down in the comments? Let us know. Let us know. Did Philadelphia Eagles? Who do they go with? Who do the Philadelphia Eagles rock with in this draft? I went with at first. I went with obviously Keenan Coleman. I think it was, but I go Brian Thompson Jr. from LSU. 6'4", 205. I stay with that pick because of the things that's going on with AJ Brown. I'm not saying it's all AJ Brown, what's going on there. Obviously, there's a lot of turmoil going on that's that going on up there in Philadelphia right now. I don't know how in the hell you go 10-0 and then you just start losing games at the end of the season. That is straight backwards. Ass
Yeah.
backwards. I don't know how that happens. Um, but but they gotta go ahead and they gotta replace AJ Brown or give him some more help. You know what I mean? And their receiver room is solid. But
Yeah.
if somebody
Yeah.
gotta go, if you gotta choose between your franchise quarterback and a receiver, I'm going with my quarterback all day. AJ Brown, thank you for your service, bro. Take that bull crap somewhere else. And you already been this your second team since you've been in the NFL. So you gotta go, man. Things ain't working out here. Let me get another receiver. And plus, his contract gonna be coming up soon, and you can't be causing turmoil in the middle of you trying to get paid and all of that, man. Like you gotta ride, bro. And that's where I got that pick from, and that's why I went with Brian Thomas from LSU. All right, who you got, bro?
Now again, like I said, this is where it gets tricky because when I wrote this down, the Eagles didn't have a first round pick,
Oh,
so
oh,
I don't even have a pick
for them.
for the. I don't even have a pick for the Eagles because I this don't even have them having a first round pick.
Well,
I
according
just
to
got
the
what I was
ESPNs, they on
okay.
there at 22. Okay.
Okay. Are the Cardinals on there again? Because I got the Cardinals having two first round picks and I got the Bears having two first round picks.
I also got the Cardinals having 2 first-round picks too.
Okay.
This says okay. It says the Eagles have 9 picks, including a pair of second rounders to supplement this roster. Secondary is likely to be focused with the corners. Okay, so they'll probably go corner with the Eagles. They probably said because of that, but it does say they're with the 22nd according to ESPN's list. That's where I'm going off of. We're going off of
Okay.
two totally different lists here. That's what's trying to get us a little bit discombobulated, but we be rocking now. Our chemistry's well. So
Okay.
you go ahead, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, I have to go over here to my sheet over here. Um, I don't have one going in the first round based on how it's set up,
Mm-hmm.
but with the Eagles, um, I'm just gonna be a homer right now. I'm gonna have the Eagles go with Cam Kitchens,
Mm,
safety out of the University of Miami. Very intelligent player, good athlete, can cover, can tackle, can do everything that you want for a safety to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my dog a bone right there. And
mm.
I have the Eagles taking Cam Kitchens.
Okay, all right. My God, he said they need a safety out there. The Eagles. Now we got somebody in the comments saying, "Hey, that's my other boy." He's saying, "Son," he's saying Lennox. He's saying Lennox. That's who's he saying Lennox. I don't know who. What's Lennox? Lennox who? Lennox what? Lennox Lewis. He used to box. Lennox Lewis was a heavyweight boxer. He was, what I'm saying, he was a boxer. So we don't know
Yeah.
who that is. But who's our next one? Let me get up in here and then go to the next one. The next one we got here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Texans. Now, this you go first. This one, right? It's back on you now to go
That's
first, correct?
see that again. Texans
Okay.
don't have a first round pick.
They
You
don't
know they
have
got
one.
that. No, because
Well.
I was
Okay.
looking at it. I was looking at it from the vantage point of they
Uh,
had two first round picks this year. I mean last year. They got Stroud and they got um, the edge rusher Alabama. So um, I guess just looking at their team
uh.
in the playoffs, I think the defense was there. They had what they needed. So again, I'll go here off of my thing. Um, the only thing that I could see, maybe, I would probably say Braylon Allen, running back out of the University of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that they could use. I was just looking at some of the running backs. I think Devin Singletary was their lead rusher. Solid guy, but I wouldn't put the franchise on his back. But a guy like Braylon Allen coming from that Wisconsin system, he's going to be a good back. I don't think you can go wrong with him or Bucky Irvin, but I'm gonna go with Braylon Allen here. Just for the Houston Texans. Like I say, hey, gotta be what they say. Gotta be prepared for the unexpected. So we'll just
All right. All right.
we'll make it work like that. So I got the Houston Texans taking Braylon Allen in the first
Well,
round.
Braden Allen. All right. So according to this was set 6 days. This was set 6 days ago. The top 28 picks set with the Bears at the top of the draft. Now we got it all. It's all the way up in order up until what? Where do we start getting
We
Chris? Was
got
it at Jacksonville? Did it start getting tricky at Jacksonville or Seattle?
no. It got
16
tricky. It got tricky after the Bengals
after the Bengals.
because you went from the Bengals to the
Okay.
Rams, and I had the
Okay.
Packers. I had the Packers
Okay.
next.
So after the
But
18th pick in the draft,
yeah,
that's when things started going. Okay,
yeah,
because of the
yeah, but
trades. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, we'll get back on it.
So
Like I
who
said,
so who
it's
traded? No. So who traded who?
what do you mean?
Nah, because you said it started getting tricky after the 17th pick because of the Packers. On the NFL site, they also have they on NFL, which they also have the Packers at 19, the 19th pick, but they have the Packers picking before Tampa Bay.
That's
Right?
what I got. I got the
Okay.
Packers one pick before Tampa Bay. Yeah,
Okay, and then you got the
yeah.
pick. You got the Steelers picking 23rd, right? Correct.
Yes. Let me see.
And the Dolphins,
Some
you got
yes,
the Dolphins picking after the Steelers,
I got the Dolphins picking out of the Steelers. Yeah,
right? Okay.
I got all the play. I got all the other playoff teams picking after the Steelers. It's just
Did
we hadn't got to the Packers or the Bucks yet,
Didn't
or the
last
Cardinals
didn't the
second
trade
pick. But
happen? Didn't the trade happen between Arizona and Cleveland?
was it Arizona and Cleveland?
No, Texans and Cleveland. Texas and Cleveland.
Yeah,
Texas and Cleveland, right? Correct. So
yeah,
Cleveland,
something like that.
okay. So
But
that's
we'll
where Cleveland come in. That's where the Texans got the pick from Cleveland after, you know what I mean,
oh
after the Eagles. So that's where this is
yeah,
coming in at. You know what I'm saying? So the draft order, so the Texans, that's
okay.
where the Texans come in at. That's where this order's coming from. It's the trades and all that other crap that goes
Yeah, I
into
don't. Even,
that. All right.
oh, you know what?
But I do got the Cardinals
I
picking
forgot
twice.
about that.
The Cardinals got
I
the
don't.
27th pick from Houston. They
Okay,
had
because
the
I don't
third
even
pick.
have.
They had the fourth and the 27th.
Okay, because I
Okay.
don't even have the Browns having a first round pick at all. So I don't have the Browns, the Eagles, or the
Mhm.
Texans having a first round pick this year. But it's cool. Like I said, we'll go off the cuff. But
Yeah.
it's only so
Me
many
I
teams
don't have the
left. So
Browns on it either.
yeah we gonna convert. We just went off the road. We gonna get back on the road. So
Yeah, we
yeah,
rolling. We
it's only
rolling.
like I said.
We
So
out here
yeah,
like this. We
okay,
rolling.
yeah, okay.
We rolling, baby. We rolling. We rolling out here. You heard me? All right. So that's not us. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. If me and Shad was if we had insiders in the NFL and scouts everywhere else, we be on point with our ish. Like I don't know what they got going on, whatever out there, but we trying to go up off here. But y'all rocking with us, and we appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like button one time for us. All right, do that for us. All right. So Yeah, with the Texans, I wound up going with Cade Stover. I'm strong on Cade Stover from Ohio State. That was his weapon, man.
Okay.
That was his weapon. You know what I'm saying? At Ohio State, CJ Stroud, they got a connection. I don't think nobody else is really looking for a tight end. That's on the board. They could use that extra weapon at tight end, and they could use a couple other weapons, right? Obviously, with Tank Dell went down. Um, Nico Collins stepped up in a huge way. Dell will be healthy next year. Cade Stover and CJ Stroud. I could go on and on about their chemistry, but I'm not. But that's his guy. He come in there, making an immediate impact for them, and they ready to roll. And that offense looks a lot better too with him there. That two tight end set in the NFL works everywhere around the league, bruh. I swear it do. Hey, yo, you see what Ellen said, bro? Ellen said the fake info. She said, Ellen V funny. What she say? You see that? Hey, Shad, you see that? You see that, Shad? She said make up her own.
Yeah, I
That's
see that.
what
Yeah, I
about her, dude. We too authentic for that, bro. Hey, we too real for that. Real for that, Ellen. But that is funny as heck, bro. Hey, that's funny as hell. Hey, look, we don't do that here though, man. You know what I mean? We keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I can't go down that rabbit hole like that. We don't claim to be experts, but we'll kick your experts' ass. Ain't nobody fucking with Truck. I'm telling you, ain't nobody fucking with Chubby and Shad out here, dog. Like we the team, bro. We the best fucking team out here, cuz. Like, period. 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 You know it too, Ellen. You know it. You know it. You know it. We bring it. You know it. That's why they never try to like our video, because they know when they like Shad and Chubby coming, it's over. Hey, yo, look. You know I'm bragging. You know I'm happy. Look, but let me chill. Dallas Cowboys. Creole been waiting for this all night. She been waiting out for us to talk about her Cowboys all night, and I told you we was gonna talk about your Cowboys. I don't know what's going on in Dallas. They keep blaming it on Dak, man. Like, but who is it to blame though? Like, who is it to blame in Dallas going on? What's going on in Dallas? We could talk about that after we make our picks, bro. But who is it really to blame in Dallas? That's a question after our picks, Shad. But I got Dallas going with Leonard Taylor, bro. That's why I got them going with in the first round. I don't know Leonard Taylor the third. I don't actually know where what else they really gonna do if not, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really know where to go with them. I thought Dallas was ready to win the Super Bowl, and as bad as that hurts my tongue coming out of my mouth as a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, and crying when I was a child watching the Cowboys and Neil O'Donnell sell out to the Cowboys when I was a kid. Like, Neil O'Donnell gave out our Super Bowl. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, but it hurts my tongue to say that. I really thought the Cowboys was primed to take it all the way this year. So, I mean, whoever y'all go with, I mean, the pick is up for grabs. Like, I don't think the Cowboys can go wrong here at all. But I think they go Leonard Taylor the third from the U. Y'all homeboy, you know what I'm saying? 6'3", 305, defense and interior, give them some help. I stay with that pick, man. Who you got the Cowboys rolling with, Shad?
Again, don't even have the Cowboys on here. But what I will say, based on what the feedback that was said after their playoff loss, they need to get some bigger linebackers.
Mm,
So based on that, I'm gonna go
mm,
with Jeremiah Trotter. Has
mm,
the genes from his dad, who was a good linebacker himself. So I'll go with Jeremiah Trotter.
mm,
Prototypical, new age linebacker, can cover, can run, can very smart. If Dan Quinn obviously is still there as a defensive coordinator, I think he could benefit very well from having a guy like Jeremiah Trotter, being the man in the middle. Maybe giving some help to
mm.
Michael Parsons where he doesn't have to,
Right.
man in the middle like that. So I'll go with Jeremiah. I go with Jeremiah Trotter right there for the Cowboys. A thumper, and just a big time talent. So I'll go with him right there.
That's a good pick, bro. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I went with defensive line maybe to try to help that middle a little bit, but I like that pick. I like that. I'm gonna defer to them Cowboys fans out there because y'all like y'all team. Y'all know y'all team a little bit better than I do, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But this is the fans' point of view. So look, that's what we here for. This is y'all. This is us. This is the fans' point of view podcast. We are as fans talking about our team, safe space to talk. We want to talk about our team. But why not? Where Aubrey Miller Jr. at? Aubrey Miller Jr. that played for Jackson State University, 6'2", 225, solid, can cover, can hit his ass off, can tackle as a tackling machine. He went played at the Senior Reese's Bowl. He was on the Miami's Dolphins practice squad for so long, and now he's nowhere. Dallas need linebackers, and Dallas he's floating around out there, Dallas somewhere. Come get this man a job, put him on the field. You gonna get a fucking dog. I'm trying to tell you that. And look, he ain't breaking the bank. You know what I'm saying? These is players that just want a chance to be on somebody's roster. You hear me? But yeah, I went with Leonard the third, but I gotta throw my HBCU guys up out there. I gotta sprinkle the season. I gotta throw them out there. I gotta throw them out there, bro. I got to. I gotta show some love to them, man, because the league is trying to play them. Had they, the politics and everything else that goes into football, so I gotta show them some love, cause not enough of us out here mention these guys. We tend to forget these guys. You know what I'm saying? On the FCS level, but they dogs anyway. She said what?
Yeah.
What did she say? She said what? She said right. Can't figure out why Aubrey hasn't been picked up. Me neither, Krill. Me neither. He's a beast. I don't know. He was playing with the Dolphins. He definitely was. He was with the Dolphins on that practice squad, but the politicking that go into that. You know what I'm saying? Politics and all that stuff. Probably. I'm not sure what goes on behind the scenes, so don't get me to speculating because I'm trying to he's the next one I want to interview. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Aubrey next. I had DJ Gallardo and I want to get Aubrey, and I want to also get Xavier Smith from FAMU on the show too at some point. But yeah, man, I don't know why they playing my dogs. But I'm gonna mention a name though. I'm gonna try to keep them as relevant as possible up out here in these streets. You heard me? All right. Like that pick though, Shad. Like that. Now I got the Packers coming up. So with the Packers, is it my go or your go? I was just going on a rant, running my mouth. Like, is it mine or yours?
I don't even know.
All
I
right,
done
well,
forgot. We this the whole getting off the road, but now we back on the road. I have a pick for the Packers, so we back. So we back good. We
all right.
back
Well,
good
look,
right now.
I'll go first, and then you can go ahead and you can try to research your pick or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Make a strong pick. So, I mean, with all the offensive linemen that's really gone, I don't think that they need an offensive line. I think the Green Bay Packers offensive lineman is all right, pretty solid. But I did go with them with an offensive lineman in the draft, my first one. But I'm gonna argue and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix it up a little bit and I'm gonna go receiver here, right? And I think they need another little weapon out there. And I think this was Roma Duze come off from Washington, 6'3", 215. And the Packers take him and they add another weapon on that receiver room and go off there. I think that's what they needed, a little bit more weapons at the receiver on the outside. I think everything else looked good, but one more receiver would have took the Packers over the top to me. What you think, Shaq?
Okay, that's a good pick. Like I said, obviously you're not as high on Rome as I am because I got I had Rome off the board as the third pick for the Patriots. But right here, based on what I some just doing some research hearing that Bakhtiari may not be able to come back next year, the big time left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with Amaris Mims. I got Mims
Nice.
going to the Packers offensive tackle. Based
Mm-hmm.
on what I looked at, the offensive tackle was the need that they had the most. So they kind of made it. I saw corner was the second. I was like, they have some solid corners, but I went with Amaris Mims right there at that
Facts.
particular pick.
Okay. Facts. I went with offensive tackle in my in 1.0 in my mock draft 1.0. I went offensive tackle. This is where I had I believe it was JC Latham coming off the board going to the Packers here in my 1.0. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing it the second time around, you get to thinking, you just mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just different scenarios. That's all it is. It's really just opinions and scenarios or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But yeah, that's where I did have him going offensive line. I like that pick too, though. I like that pick though. That's solid, bro. That's a solid pick right there. Next one, we are rolling. Where we moving to now? We on the roll. We out. We out. Tampa Bay Buccaneers back down Florida. You can go ahead first with this one, bro.
So Tampa Bay, I got them going with Dallas Turner, edge out of the University of Alabama.
Nice.
Again, this pick was based on just need, and so based on need, edge was the top position. So just kind of looking at it, Shaq Barrett getting a little bit older, um, and just kind of looking at that game, their
Mm-hmm.
playoff game. Didn't look like they were able to generate the same amount of pressure as they were during the Brady years from the defensive side. So I think an ejection of a guy like Dallas Turner may not be as good as his teammate who went to the Texans, but I do think that Ty Boyles can find a way to help him out. Obviously, I believe he's from Florida initially, so him having the ability to go back to his home state, I
Mm-hmm.
think that will motivate him a little bit more. Not saying that he needs any extra motivation, but I do think that helps out a lot. So I got Dallas Turner going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Nice. Nice pick. Um, I really, if I had to go with something, I didn't like what I really seen out of the safeties that like you said, it's getting older. They're getting older out there. Shaq Barrett at linebacker, but the linebackers I think you could maybe grab in the second round. Later in the second round, I
Yeah.
guess. I think so. So this is where I went ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plug your homeboy in there, Cameron Kitchens, safety, 6 foot,
Okay.
205.
Okay.
Just different, just different, just because I like being unorthodox, just because I like mixing things up, just because I like saying things that's gonna get underneath people's skin, just because I like saying things that's gonna have the chat people disagreeing with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Cameron Kitchens here to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, staying home in Florida. All right, that's where I'm gonna rock with. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking about
Okay.
there?
Okay.
What y'all thinking? You know what I'm saying? What y'all
Okay.
thinking about there, man? All right, that's all that just to mix it up a little bit, get people. All right, oh, what is he talking about? All right, now this is where I got the Cardinals picking again. So, we almost done here. We got let's do two more picks. But yeah, I got the Cardinals picking here at 27th, and I'm about to explain it to you, bro. It says the Cardinals picked up from Houston via Houston. Houston, they got this 27 pick trade with Houston.
Okay. Okay.
From last year. So, you know what I mean? This is from a last year's trade that they did with Houston, but the Cardinals. All right. So I'll go first, I guess. All right, I'll pick it up. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously they pick first. I don't know. At the first round, I went with what they went with, but I believe they go with Xavier Worthy from Texas. This is where I think they go, man.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think that's what
Okay.
they go with here, man. In they second pick of the second round, bro. Look, I mean, like I said, I mean, I pretty much already talked about the Cardinals and what the Cardinals, you know what I'm saying, did. But I think this is where they go ahead and they go ahead with right receiver Xavier Worthy. I like him a little bit better than what I like Leggett out of South Carolina. They got him up. They got Leggett ranked higher than Xavier Worthy, but from what I've seen from Worthy, I think he'll fit better with the Cardinals more than Leggett. But I wouldn't argue with Leggett there neither. At receiver, like you said, receivers are stacked in this one. But I like Worthy from Texas going to the Cardinals. What you got, bro? Who you got?
I got the Cardinals taking Nate Wiggins, corner out of Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looking at the division that they're in. Some good receivers in that particular division. So Nate Wiggins is intriguing. He's a big corner, 6'2". What's even more intriguing about him is I was kind of looking at this earlier because
Mm-hmm.
me and some of my Kane fans are kind of having a little debate about one of our players that entered the transfer portal, and Nate Wiggins was kind of brought up inadvertently. And so I kind of did some research. And so Nate Wiggins this past year had the second fastest mile per hour time of any college football player this past year. I think it
Mm,
was 22.7 miles per hour. So that's moving for a guy that's 6'2". Didn't allow many catches this year.
yeah.
So not gonna say he's a lockdown
You
corner.
said he
Not
was
gonna
what
say that,
again? You said he
but
was
I do.
what? He was moving.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
20
he was.
22.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, 22.7. So I think based on it depends on how he tests. He may could shoot up the draft board, depending on his testing. But right now, I got the corners. I got the Cardinals. Should I say, getting him? Again, like I say, you're in a division where you gotta have someone can deal with a DK Metcalf. So I think Nate Wiggins could be up for the task. So I got Nate Wiggins going to the Arizona Cardinals.
Facts. All right. All right. Facts. I like that, bro. I really like that, bro. Look, we moving on to the next pick. I like what you said, and I like the way he broke it down. I like that, bro. We got the Buffalo Bills up, bro. I
Okay, so I was gonna say I got the Bills taking Byron Murphy,
mm,
defensive tackle at University of Texas. I think they need some interior
ooh,
help right next to what's my man name? He's been famous for so long because he went to the University of Houston. Can't remember his name, but anyway, I think they need some help. I think that was one of the weaknesses that the Bills did have on their defense.
mm-hmm.
With some of the stuff on the interior, they have the edge together. I know some people may look at it and say, "Well, hey, the situation with Stephon Diggs, so maybe they may want to go receiver here." But I think you can strengthen a strength, right? Their
Mm-hmm.
defense is very, very strong, and I think Byron Murphy will be able to help, um, strengthen that particular defense. He had played really, really well this past year. So I got Byron Murphy going to the Bills.
Nice, bro. I like that. I like that pick. Me, personally, I thought that I thought the Bills. You can't, like you said, you could always strengthen the strength, right? With the Bills. Cook was holding it down. Cook was holding it down at running back. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, when Cook got tired, who else was coming in there pounding the rock for the Bills? Where they 1-2 punch at? Like you got like in Pittsburgh, we got Najee Harris and we got Jalen Warren. You look at the Baltimore Ravens, they got a 1-2 punch. Look at all the good teams that run the ball well, they got a 1-2 punch, right?
Yeah.
The Bills 1-2 punch was more like a 1-1-1-1 jab, 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 jab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't a 1-2 punch there in Buffalo. So, with all the respect, we haven't took a running back off the board yet. And I think this is where a running back need to come off the board and go to the Bills. Um, they was thinking about getting Ezekiel. They thought about getting Ezekiel Elliott last season. They thought about getting they thought about grabbing up who else? Derrick Henry. They thought about trading up for Henry. Nah, what y'all need to do is get y'all somebody who gonna pound a rock up in there and with draft that position. Now I know Jonathan Brooks may be arguably the best runner, shifty, fast, but you already got that in Cook, right? So
Yeah.
what pound? You need a pounder, right? So I'm going with Benson, man, from Florida State, man, going to the Bills, man. I
Oh,
think
that's a
Benson. I
good
think
pick.
this where they grab. I think this was where they grabbed Benson, take him up off the board,
That's a
put
good
him
pick.
up in Buffalo. Cook and Benson, that 1-2 punch would be
Oh man,
crazy.
yeah,
That
that's a good pick.
yeah,
That's a good pick.
I
Yes.
think yeah, I think Benson going to the Bills would be great, man. That
Yeah.
that 1-2 punch would be crazy up there in Buffalo, man. We got Benson and Cook going back to back. That's the 1-2 punch they need. Josh Allen ain't got to run as much. They got both of their receivers. They got solid they got a solid receiver room. They got both of their tight ends and Knox and damn, my mind went blank. Oh boy, from from Utah. Damn, and he's right. Dalton
Yeah,
Kincaid.
yeah, Dolly Kincaid. Yeah,
Kincaid.
yeah.
Yeah, they got Dalton Kincaid. You know what I'm saying? And Knox at tight end. They solid. They just need that one more back and draft you one. You got him for 4 years. Trey Benson's that guy from Florida State, man. To put with Cook. That's what I got, y'all. What y'all think down in the chat, man? What y'all think down in the chat? I done been up on here so long, my voice getting raspy, bro.
That's a good. That's a man. That's a hell of a pick. Hell of a pick.
Why you think that's a solid pick? You
I
like the pick?
mean, when you look at it from that particular vantage point, because Benson can do it all. He can run between the tackles. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Can beat you along the edge. Obviously, I know this firsthand. And to me, he's a bigger version of a James Cook.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting the same back, just in different body forms, but you're not losing anything from a defense. You're not losing anything. You don't have to call certain plays for Benson and then call certain plays for Cook. You can keep the flow of the offense, going the same way. And then at the end of the game, if you want to pound it, Benson can pound it. Again, like I said, I got firsthand experience watching this. Guy has great vision, great balance. Um, Probably, maybe looking at it, he possibly could be the best running back in this particular draft. I mean, just
I think.
he has a lot of potential. Um, so yeah, that's a great pick. Great pick.
Yeah, I could have, you know what I mean? I could have went, go Brooks, you know what I'm saying? But
I know Brooks got that ACL, so
yeah, right.
yeah, he's
You know
gonna
what I mean?
drop.
Question marks. But Benson,
Yeah,
you need somebody that's gonna
yeah,
pound
man,
it
that's a great.
in.
That's a great
Benson can pound it like we said.
yeah,
And then they don't gotta switch nothing up with the offense. So when
nothing.
he come in, it ain't like you're gonna be like, oh, Benson, he running between the tackles. You don't know what he
Mm-mm.
gonna do. You
Might
don't know
dump
what
a
they
screen.
gonna run
Yeah,
the same plays.
he'll
They running
drop a
the same.
screen
The
off.
offense is flowing, right?
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
That's a great, yeah, bro. So man, look, I think that's the end of the draft right there, man. I think we did it, man. We was on here for almost 2 hours, man, kicking it strong, man. We had a couple people popping in up out of here,
Oh
man.
wait, well
You
see,
know,
but wait a minute. Well, I still got picks left
you
because
still got picks left. Let's roll
still got
then. Let's
I
roll
still
then.
because
All
I
right,
got
well,
I,
let me get the screen up out there, man. Hold on. Let me put a I'm gonna put any team up there. What team we gonna put up there? All right, let me put a
because I
team up
still
there on the screen.
because I
All right,
still got my I got picks for the Chiefs, the Lions, the 49ers, and Baltimore.
and Baltimore.
Yeah,
All
so
right, well then, come on, we'll roll with it. But I ain't got no screen for them.
hey man, it don't matter, man. We just been like I said after that pick 18. Hey, we just been throwing it together. But I
All
just
right.
run through it. Kansas City, I got them
Nah, you
going
ain't
with
got to run through. We gonna pick. Go ahead. Who you got? Kansas City.
okay.
Who?
So I got Kansas City taking Jazane Newton, defensive tackle out of University of Illinois. I didn't know this until I did the research, but I was looking. I saw that Chris Jones only has 1 year left. Well, he signed a 1 year deal,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't necessarily know if they're going to sign him to a long term situation or not.
Mm-hmm.
But Jazane Newton, which he was a big time name last year. As a
Right.
sophomore, I believe a
Mm-hmm.
sophomore last year. So big body right there in the middle. Not he's not Chris Jones,
Okay.
but I think he could help. And that's so crazy looking at it now. Um, that the Chiefs had the second best defense in the NFL, but their run defense was still a little leaky. So you get
Yeah.
a guy like a Jazane Newton, to kind of help clog up the middle and freeze up
Mm-hmm.
those linebackers to get a little bit more active
Yeah.
in that run game. So I got
Yeah.
Jazane
From
Newton
Illinois.
with the
All right.
Chiefs.
Bet. Bet. With the Chiefs, man. Man, look, I honestly, I gotta go with a defensive player for the Chiefs, man. Obviously, I ain't got nobody picked for them because I didn't go that far. But since we on here and we rolling
Yeah,
anyway, we are rolling. You say defensive lineman. I gotta be a little bit unorthodox. Always, always, always. I think the Chiefs need another linebacker, bro. I'm gonna go linebacker here. I think the Chiefs need a linebacker. I'll go They got to come up and grab the big linebacker from Texas A&M, Edrin Cooper, 6'3", 230. Why not go there? They can use a defensive lineman or a linebacker to stop the run. You want defensive lineman to stop the run and Deshaun Newton. I'm going linebacker to stop the run in Edgar Cooper. It's exactly what he was there for at Texas A&M. You know he could cover. You know he tackling well because he's there, but you know he's tall enough to cover and he's a run stopper in Texas A&M in the SEC. So that's who I'm going with for them in that pick. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Now
All
who you
right.
got next, bro?
So I got the Detroit Lions next. I got them going with Terrion Arnold, corner out of the University of Alabama. That was the biggest need that they needed. Listening to some of the radio stations and stuff that I listen to that talk about the Lions, outside of an edge rusher, they've talked about needing a corner. And so from the write up that I got, Terrion Arnold is kind of a poor man's Patrick Surtain.
Mm,
Was able to hold his own. Wasn't as notable as Kool Aid, but was able to hold his own. So I think that'll be a good pickup for them. Terry on a corner out of the University of Alabama.
nice, nice. I got. I'll concur. I second that at corner. The only thing is, um, I'm not gonna go Terran Arnold. I'm gonna go Enos Rakestraw Jr. from Mizzou, cornerback, 6 foot,
You gonna make it?
188 pounds. Huh? Come again, bro?
No,
Yeah.
I was talking to my wife. I forgot to put
Okay,
it on mute.
Enos. Yeah, I
But we
got I
can
got
get.
Enos Rakestraw Jr., the cornerback from Mizzou, going there. I think that's definitely what they need there, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. It's most definitely obvious they need that there. It's not a dire need, but they need that position the most on the field right now. You know what I'm saying? Help from any cornerback, really. You could plug any quarterback in that defense. Obviously, they really don't need it that much because they're in the damn NFC Championship game. But to build for the years coming in the future, I believe he is. If you've been watching me, then you know that I'm high on Mizzou, right? In
Yeah,
their defense, I think Mizzou was one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent team in the SEC. Not just defense, not just offensively. They were very consistent in the SEC. Um, and yes, I like that cornerback out there, Enos Rakestraw Jr., man. And I think he'll be a good fit with the Lions. You feel me? Going from a tiger to a lion. You heard me? All right.
yeah. All right. So I got the 49ers next. One of my best friends. He's a 49ers fan. We always joke back and forth about, if John Lynch is in charge of the draft, they go on defensive line. So I don't see that changing this particular upcoming draft. So I got them going with defensive tackle Chris Jenkins out of the University of Michigan. I think
Mm,
that defense, they're gonna have a lot of guys, that get drafted this year, next year, and even the year after that. And Chris Jenkins played a major, major role for that defensive line. So I think you can plug him in on the inside, and just again strengthen the strength. So I got Chris Jenkins going to the 49ers.
nice, nice pick, bro. Nice pick, bro. Obviously, in my draft, right, I didn't have your boy come off I didn't have him come off yet, right? Um, so with my picks, so I'll say same position. I like Michigan. It makes all the sense in the world. Uh, he know exactly what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He went to go watch the kid play in the national championship. He played for his brother. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole Michigan connection there. Head coach being, you know what I'm saying, Harbaugh being a head coach out there. Well, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. There used to be a connection there, but I'm tripping right now. I'm going off. Harbaugh's with the chart. Harbaugh's with the Chargers, bro. I want, you know what I mean. But look, look. I'm tripping, bro. I'm gone right now. But anyway, do not mind me. Brian Murphy, though, bro. I think they go defensive line. They go Brian Murphy, bro.
Okay.
I think they go
Okay.
Brian Murphy the second, bro. Up out of Texas. This is where I got him coming off the board at going there. That make a lot of sense. I love John Lynch. John Lynch is my guy. That's one of the linebackers. I caught a lot of heat from some Colorado Buffalo fans saying that Trevor Woods remind me of John Lynch, bro.
Okay, okay, okay.
You know, like, oh, what you think about that comparison? You would have gave me hell too in the comments if I said that.
I haven't watched them play, so I can't. I can't comment on
But
it. I'm not
I ain't
gonna
even
say.
gonna lie. That was
Yeah.
kind of a stereotypical answer, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah,
just being honest. I'm just being honest. Look, y'all,
yeah,
that's who I am. I'm just being honest, show like
yeah.
facts, though. But Trevor Woods, though, I'm high on Trevor Woods. I like the way he ball, man. He's a good baller, bro. He's a hawk. He's a ball hawk. He's very smart. And I said remind me because he's very smart in the way he attacks the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I don't think nobody can hit. You can't hit like John Lynch no more. You
Nah,
can't be laying the wood like that no more.
nah,
That's a penalty. But
nah.
yeah, the way he hawks the ball though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely like that. Yeah, but I went there though. I picked out who I picked. You know what I'm saying? Brian Murphy from Texas. Who we got next up on there?
Okay. So finishing off with the Baltimore Ravens, I got them taking Braylon Trice, edge out of the University of Washington, national championship runner ups. Just kind of looking through what he was able to do last year.
Hmm.
Was a monster. I think he had about 50 just quarterback hurries last year, so he was around the quarterback. And again, that's a trait that you need in the NFL. And looking at the Baltimore Ravens in the division with a Mason Rudolph or Kenny Pickett,
Hmm.
also a Deshaun Watson, as well as a Joe Burrow. That's the big thing. You're going to need guys that are going to have to get after the quarterback. So I think the Baltimore Ravens, go edge with Braylon Trice out of the University of Washington.
Nice, nice. See, I'm a little biased. Let me spit this out a little quick. See, sometimes I gotta remind myself of what I'm doing out here, and I gotta try to be somewhat professional. But it's hard for me to say what the Ravens need and give them any help on what they because they're in my division. Let me just be honest with that first off. But look, but realistically though, with Heat being gone, I don't think that this tight end really set the thing. I don't know why. I like that double tight end. I love that. I love when it just works everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Um, I'm not mad at the pick you had, but I'll go with Jatavion Sanders from Texas, the tight end,
Oh,
six
yeah. He was
two
nice.
forty three. You know what I mean? Add to that, add to give him another weapon, a big weapon that could also block, open. You know what I mean? That offense keeps rolling. I got them winning the Super Bowl right now. I got the Ravens going all the way, man. I don't think nobody's seeing the Ravens right now, but if I gotta pick somebody for the Ravens, that's what I would go with because I'm just so huge on that two tight end set, and I don't think that
Yeah.
they got that right now in Baltimore. Especially replacing Heat, man. He was that guy, man. And everybody else that was there. But look, that's what I got them rolling with, bro. Like now, who's your picks for the in the NFC Championship? And we're gonna pick a Super Bowl pick too before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I hate that but you said the mock draft's gonna take a while because I had wrote some stuff down about the two teams or the four teams, but
Okay.
based on this, I kind of looked both teams. The last time they played each other was 2021. The
Mm-hmm.
Ravens beat the Chiefs 36-35. Even though Kansas City was driving, they ended up fumbling deep in Baltimore territory.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Lions lost to the 49ers 41-33, but 49ers were up 31-10 at half. Jared Goff is 3-6 versus the 49ers. Obviously, that comes over from his time with the Rams. And the Ravens, well, Patrick Mahomes is 3-1 against the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
So um, I think the Baltimore Chiefs game is going to come down to whether or not the Chiefs can stop the run game from the Ravens. The Ravens have the number one rush offense in the NFL, while the Kansas City Chiefs have the 18th ranked rush defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I think
I
it's going to come down to that. Um, Obviously, they have a great pass. They have a great passing offense. The Chiefs do, but I think the Ravens can match up. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with the Ravens over the Chiefs. They're at home. Um, the Ravens, I think, have scored the most points based
Mm-hmm.
on what I looked up. They scored 517 points this year. They
Yeah.
only surrendered 290. That was the best ratio in the NFL. So I think the Ravens pull it out. The 49ers and the Lions. I think those are two evenly matched teams. When you look at it statistically, up and down the board. But I think the thing that's going to set the tone for that game is turnovers. The Lions have turned the ball over 23 times and they forced 23 turnovers, whereas the 49ers have forced 28 turnovers and have only given the ball away 18 times. So I do believe that the 49ers will be able to turn over Jared Goff, and he ended up being 3-7. So you'll set up a Ravens versus 49ers Super Bowl, a rematch from some years ago when the Harbaughs um,
We're coaching.
played one another. So
Okay.
that, yeah,
I
so
like that, bro.
that's what I got. Ravens 49ers.
Great breakdown. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Give Shad a round of applause. He brings the thunder. I'm telling y'all, nobody don't bring it out. So nobody out here bring it like me and Shad. If they did, they'd be here with us right now. I know. Let me look, man. I like that, bro. I like look the Ravens. Just to break it down simpler, the Ravens is legit, bro. I see them twice a year. They play hard. I don't know how we beat them. I honestly don't know how because I think we got a lot to improve on. Obviously, from being a Steelers fan, but the Ravens got it this year, bro. I just don't see nobody really keeping up with them besides the 49ers. I like what the Lions is doing too out there. I like what Detroit looks like far as their offense rolling. But like you said, they do turn the ball over. I know I'm jumping around here a little bit because I already took the Ravens to win. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, the Lions turn the ball over, like how you said, and I think that will be their Achilles heel. Is golf playing? If golf not playing? I don't know, but if he's not running that offense, that is going to make a whole difference. And if he is still, we know he's hurt and banged up, and so do the 49ers. The worst thing Washington did was give them chase. That's the worst thing they could have possibly done. I got the 49ers beating the Lions. But look, I will say this to the Detroit Lions fans. This is not a lot losing season to y'all. Y'all have climbed the ladder tremendously. Y'all made tremendous improvements throughout these past couple years. I think y'all have another chance of being in the big dance again, getting this far. I honestly do. Um, but look, the 49ers offense is just too potent. And I think in the end, that's what gets them over the lines. And the Ravens take it in the Super Bowl over the 49ers, bro. That's what I got going on right now, Shad. I know I'm moving ahead a week. You know what I mean? We still got it. We'll still have a couple more weeks. And hey, look, my answer may change depending on what they play. But we could do that though. You know what I'm saying? My answer may change. Seeing what we see out of these teams tomorrow. But that's all good though. But that's all I got for y'all, man, today. Unless you got anything else, Shad, you want to hang out, you got anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah, and this the other thing. The Chiefs have only forced 28. Well, only forced 17 turnovers,
Mm-hmm.
and they've given away the ball 28 times. So,
Yeah.
and we obviously know what transpired against the Buffalo Bills with McCole Hardman fumbling the ball 2 times in that game. So it's gonna be nip and tuck. So I think the team that protects the ball the best are
In
gonna
that
win
game.
those particular games. But
Yeah,
that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
man. Lamar about to bust them up, dog. Lamar, hey, look, man. Lamar about to do something dirty to them Chiefs, bro. Like I know a lot of people been talking and hyping him up, bro. But look, it's not hype with Lamar Jackson. Like, um, if Lamar Jackson gets a Super Bowl, bro, he automatically got you. Got to put him you got to put him above Vic, if you ask me, on the list. Only because of the Super Bowl, and Vic never got one. Because rings matter, right? Rings matter when you talking these things. Um, And
Yeah,
I'm sure Michael Vick even tell
yeah.
you like Lamar Jackson is so smart. Like I said, I sat down with DJ. When I sat down with DJ, he had nothing great but great things to say about Lamar, man. I really want y'all to check that interview out if you haven't already, man, because when he was talking about Lamar, he refers to him as LJ. He said Lamar Jackson is very smart. He's a very cerebral person, and I believe that he plays like it on the field. He knows exactly what the defense is going to do before they do it and makes the moves. Like, look, he's going off, man. He's going to do his thing, man. He's definitely going to do his thing, and I believe that 100%. Like, ain't nobody stopping Lamar from getting this Super Bowl. Not this year. The Chiefs will hang in there, but they're going to revert back. That Baltimore defense is going to be a little bit too much for Mahomes, in my opinion, bro, because they're going to capitalize on the mistakes. The minute Mahomes turn that ball over or make a mistake, the Ravens going to drive down, get some points out of it. It ain't going to be a Buffalo type of game. Not that and I think the Bills should have took it to him a little bit more too, but I definitely see that Lamar and the Ravens is going to do it. I agree with you with that. Well,
Yeah.
you both talk about the Lions game, but go ahead, bro. Go ahead and chop it. What you was about to say?
No, no. I'm good. I was just agreeing with you.
Right. All right. Well, look, y'all, that's it for me. That's it for us, man. I appreciate y'all sitting here, man, with us for 2 hours. Me and Shad, man. We probably will be bringing y'all this on Saturdays. I'm not sure if he's gonna be busy or not, but go ahead, Shad. Tell them where they can
Yeah, we
find
can
you
work
out
it
on
out.
social media.
No, we can. Yeah, I'm just Shad1419 on Twitter, Shad Horn on IG, and Shad1419 on YouTube. So that's where we at with it.
Thank you, Creole. Thank you. We trying to bring good shows out here, man. Look, it's something that we been working on, trying to make happen a little bit. Me and him. It's crazy because just before I mean, it's crazy because we just linked up and our chemistry is crazy through the roof, bro. Like I don't even know how that happened. Like, what I mean? It's just um something I picked up from DJ. God's timing. It's God's timing. God brought me and this man together, bro. Brought me this brother from where he at in Florida, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Y'all get on up out of here. Shad, stick around real quick backstage, man. All right. All right, y'all. Peace.